It's Thursday, December 8th, 2022. And here we are again, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me today. So great to have you guys here, as well as so great to be here with you guys. I cannot wait to get started on today's session. Always something to talk about, but it's just great spending time with you guys. Hope everybody's having a great day today, and I hope I can just help make your day better, guys. Welcome, 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 everybody. Hello, hello. How is everybody doing today? Good to see you guys, as always. And thank you for joining me. How are all my meatballs doing today, guys? Come on in, get comfy, take a seat, and let's do this. Come on, come on. Welcome, welcome. And there goes the hacker. Are you done? Go get a drink of water, dude. You're going to do this all day again? For sure. All right, all right. Welcome, everybody. Grab your coffee, guys. Yes, I know. Poor Oscar. Grab your coffee, guys. Come on in. Get comfortable. Let's have a conversation. See who we got in the house today. Looks like Mama Bear is in the house. That's awesome. Thank you so much for joining us, Mr. Lance, the Wolf Nation. Welcome, my brother. Miss Brandy here. That's so awesome to have you, Miss Brandy. And my brother, David James. How are we doing today, sir? It's so good to see you here. Thank you for joining us. And Miss Ty is in the house, everybody. Isn't that is amazing? It's so great to see you, Ty. Thank you for joining us once again. And I guess that's it for right this moment, but slowly but surely we will get everybody here. I know Miss Heather's coming back, she said. She's feeling a little bit better. God bless her. I'm so glad. All right. Let's see who we got here. It is great to see you, Ty. I hope you're doing well. I hope everything is going great for you. And I am so grateful to have you here today. Thank you, everybody, for joining me. Come on in, come on in. Let's do this. It's great to see my brother David. Hope you're feeling better as well, my friend. Miss Schmooby's here. What is happening, sis? Thank you for joining us today. You got to keep on trying, Ty. Keep on trying. Thank you, Miss Brandy. That's so very appreciated, my dear. Thank you. Come on in, guys. Get comfortable. Let's do this. Let's do this. Come on, come on, come on. Yep. Come on in. I don't know how many times I tell these people you don't have to ring the doorbell. You don't have to knock on the door. Just come on in and have a seat. Mi casa, su casa. Welcome, welcome, everybody. Check the animals at the door. And let's have a seat. Come on in, everyone. Let's see what other crazy stuff we got to talk about today. Because I'll tell you what, guys, this case is crazy. It is crazy. There's so much that goes with this and goes into this. It is a crazy one. Definitely a crazy one. And I just can't get enough of it, you guys. Come on in, everybody. Come on in. Dago says, come inside. How are all my meatballs doing today? No worries, Miss Molly. Good golly, it's so great to have you in here. Come on in, guys. Let's go. Let's go. Whoa, where'd you come from? Easy, kitty. Easy, easy, easy. Don't get mad at me. See what new explosive content we got to go with today. Because I know, you know, we know there's something new every day with this crazy, crazy case. So, yep. Welcome, everybody. Thank you for joining me today. Got some new stuff to look into. But it always goes back to the same thing, guys. I think, again, there's really not much to talk about. I've been staying on top of as much of this as I can. But there is a couple new things we're going to go over and just kind of review, because we do that thing a lot. We like to review. I think for the most part, guys, I think we've got this figured out. I just hope that law enforcement can get it figured out soon for the sakes of these families. I really do. And in memory of these kids, you know. Miss Molly says that the people are on YouTube saying the white car at the house next door is the one the cops are looking for. It's a Kia. Not what the cops are looking for. So be it. I hope the cops know that. That's law enforcement needs to look into that for sure. That's why we have that's why they have that tip line. Those people need to let that tip line know about these things so that law enforcement will know. Thank you, Miss Molly, for being on top of these things. You and Miss Brandy and Squirrely. Where is Squirrel? I thought I seen her. Maybe not yet. She'll be here. It's every day, Ty. That's no lie. Every day. Which I do feel is better than nothing. So, one moment, guys. I'll be right with you. I'll be right with you guys. Guys, sorry I had somebody stop here. I'll be right there. All right, guys, I'm so sorry. So sorry. My furnace has been having some problems, and that was the furnace guy. They're supposed to call before they came, and they didn't call. So, my apologies, everybody. I hate doing that to you guys. I feel bad, but thank you guys for understanding and hanging on and being patient with me, guys. Very much appreciated. Skip digger toilet breaks. Yes, I know. Up and down, up and down, up and down. That's why I like having Lisa here, because we can get up and down and not leave you guys hanging like that. It's hard to do it by yourself sometimes, especially if you got to go to the bathroom. And me, as some of you guys know, I have to get up sometimes because this chair, with my back problem and stuff like that, this chair kills me to sit in it for too long. Especially when we're doing these 3 and 4 hour streams, I got to get up and down. But again, guys, thank you so much for being patient with me. I hate doing that to you guys. And yeah, as soon as I started with this, I knew it. Boom, 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 boom. Welcome, Kitty. Let's see, who did I miss? Of course, Schmooby. Miss Vicky, welcome. Good to have you here. That's fine, Kitty. Take your time, my dear. I wonder where Holly is. I haven't seen her in a while. I hope she's okay. Tony, welcome, brother. White cars. Christmas shopping. Can't go wrong there. It's that time of year. The most wonderful time of the year. What's up, Mike? Good to see you, brother. All the meatballs are here. Thank you guys for jumping in the sauce with me today. Thank you, Miss Heather. Thank you. Miss Heather's back, everybody. Welcome her back, please. She's feeling a little better. I'm sure you're still creeping with the crud like I am, but it's a little better than nothing. We missed you, my dear. Missed you so much. Welcome, Miss April. Thank you for joining us today. So today, you guys, I did have something. I know we've been watching this, different versions of these things over and over again. I found a video of the food truck video with full audio, the full thing at normal speed and full interaction. And it was kind of interesting to watch, you guys. Yes, ma'am, Miss Heather. Thank you so much for being back. Appreciate you. I hope you're doing better, my dear. And I haven't talked to Miss Lisa in 2 days. I'm starting to get nervous again. I hate when that happens. Welcome, Kim. Thank you so much for joining us. It's great to see you. Smiley pants, I wish. Who else? Did I miss anybody? Jennifer Thompson, welcome, welcome, welcome. It's so great to see you. Thank you for joining us. For those of you that missed last night, we had a great stream last night. Thank you guys for joining me last night. It was a good stream. I enjoyed it very much so. And I want to thank you all for joining me last night. Miss Alexis, welcome. Good to see you again, my dear. I think we got about everybody in, and I've made you guys wait long enough. So sorry, guys. So sorry. I feel like an ass every time I do that. Yeah, I remember. I remember, Mike. That's what I was worried about. She worries me a lot at times because she's usually pretty good at responding. And when she doesn't, then I get crazy worried. I think I'm going to have to move along to the next step again. By the way, I need to thank you guys, Kitty and Mama Bear, Brandy, Molly, all of you guys that have been sending me stuff that helps within this about the cases. And you guys are amazing, and I really do appreciate you guys more than you know for all your hard work. Looking through container for DNA. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Yes, yes. For those of you that haven't, come on in, guys, and become a member. Become a meatball and jump in the sauce with the rest of us. It's warm in here, guys. Just kind of float around like a jacuzzi full of sauce and then talk about what we talk about. How is the hot dog shop? The hot dog shop has gone way downhill, Miss Jennifer. Oh, that's right. You're from around here, aren't you? I forgot about that. Um, it is nothing like it used to be, and from what I understand, and by the way, guys, just so you understand, we have a few staples around here in this area that I'm from, and they're just part of this area. Anybody that ever lived here or lives here, you go to these places. One of them is the hot dog shop in downtown Warren, well, off of downtown Warren, and it's been there forever. It's old school still. It's got you go in and you sit at the bar, and there's a couple of booths, but there's a bar all the way around you can sit at. I'm in the numbers now, 6 or 9, Long West. Got you, Miss Kitty. And the hot dog shop was the place to go. You get chili cheese dogs and burgers and their fries, milkshakes, things like that. And it was just like amazing. Okay. Uh-oh, and there's Miss Schmooby with the first super sticker of the day. Thank you so much, my dear. Oh my God, they were killing me last night with the super stickers and the super chats, one after another. It was crazy, you guys. I am so grateful. You guys are amazing people. But yeah, it's gone downhill, Jen. They've sold off. The original owner sold it and then passed away, sadly. And they sold the chili recipe. That's what this place is about, guys, is their chili sauce, or it used to be. They sold it off. And the next person was supposed to keep the chili sauce the way it was. That was part of the sale. It was a deal that they made, right? Well, they didn't. They decided to go cheap with it. And once again, Schmooby, thank you so much, my dear. I appreciate that. More than you know. Yeah, I know. We always end up talking about food and then we all get hungry. But yeah, it's and then they opened another one, and I don't know how familiar you are with the area still, Jen, but Gerard had another one called Jib Jab Hot Dog Shop, and they were linked together. Okay. Well, they sold off the original hot dog shop, and Jib Jab took over. The owner of Jib Jab is the one that bought it, I believe, and it's crap now. People still go, and it's not horrible. Okay, don't get me wrong. Oh my God, I have to let the dog in, guys. Give me a second here. It's not horrible, but it's not what it used to be. Okay, I'm still here, guys. I'm just letting him in real quick. I won't be gone long, I promise. Go ahead. Okay, sorry about that. So, but yeah, that's one of the. You don't like hot dogs? Oh, I love burgers. I love burgers and hot dogs, but I think burgers are my favorites. Well, of course, steak, but um, but that's one of the staples around here. We have that place. We have a place called Sunrise Inn. That place has gone downhill. Used to be one of the best places around. We had Buena Vista Chicken. That was owned by a Greek family that made the best chicken I've ever had in my life. Garlic fried chicken. That's it, Jen. You couldn't change the sauce, but they did. So it ruined it. It ruined it. And you can tell the difference. They say that they use the same stuff. They don't. They definitely don't. They even changed the cheese sauce, which I'm like, why would you? Why? Because it came in a can. It was nothing specific, guys, but it came in a can, and it's crap now. It's just crap. Thank you, Heather. Again, guys, if you haven't, Please hit that like button on the way in, if not on the way out, to keep us in that algorithm so that you guys can continue to get your notifications for those of you that are. Yep, they changed the cheese sauce, the chili sauce. They even, from what I understand, which makes me really mad, now they're using a different hot dog. They were using, I don't know if you guys all have, probably some of you guys overseas probably don't, but locally, at least in the United States, Sugardale hot dogs are the hot dogs that they would use. And they were a beef hot dog that had kind of like that crisp break to it when you would bite into it. And between that, the bun, the chili sauce, it was just perfect. And they've ruined everything about that place. So when you come back, Jen, try it out and see what you think. Yeah, they've ruined everything around here. The only place that we still have is we have a place that was called Little Wing Cafe. They make the best wings on this planet, guys. No lie. They're still here. They haven't changed anything. The only problem that Little Wings, that they did change their wings that they buy. I call them pigeon wings now. They're like that big. They used to be like this. They're like this big now. So you got to eat like 30 of them to have a meal. Veggie dog or the tofu. What are you talking about, Kitty? Don't swear at me like that. Don't swear at me. I wasn't swearing at you. Don't you swear at me. What the hell is a veggie dog? That defeats the whole purpose. Or tofu? No. I know, hot dogs are the stuff. I like hot dogs. If they're done right. Maybe we'll have that for dinner tonight. You get some frozen hot dogs. I actually have frozen chili in there. We use homemade chili when we have our hot dogs. My wife will make her chili. We freeze it and then we use it for that. So maybe we'll have that. Sounds good. Fake meat. That's it. Veggie burgers aren't bad, Alexis, but the veggie hot dogs, I can't. Hot dogs are already fake as it is. They're beaks and feet and lips and assholes or whatever you want to call them, ground up, you know. Craniacs at Sharon. I showed you guys Craniacs. Where are you at now, Jen? It is close to the holidays. You got to visit, you know. Your last name, what are you, like, your age and all that, Jen? Where are you from? I think we talked about it once before, but my memory is bad. Mushroom burgers are my favorite, Alexis. And my wife's. You're in Toledo now, okay. My wife, I don't know how many of you guys, we're going to get to what we're doing soon. I just got to get off this food topic, but you guys keep telling me this. Polish kielbasa, boiled potatoes. Good stuff, Michelle. Good stuff. I love that. That's the other part of my nationality is the Slovakian, Transylvania, whatever you want to call it. And there's a lot of the Polish sausage and hulushki stuff, and I love that stuff too. Yep, I do that too, April. Leftover sloppy joe or manwich on a hot dog is amazing. I think we are too, Alexis. I agree. Did you go to Harding, Jennifer? Farmington, that was what it was. Okay. Now, is that your Thompson? Is that your married name or is that your name? I had a bunch of friends from Farmington. That's where we all used to go party at because I was from the city. I went to Warren Harding High School. And we'd go out to the city out to Farmington because that was a country area and that's where we all partied at. Good old Farmington. Lots of fields to go drink in and oil well roads and all sorts of fun stuff. The Brady's. That's where my friends, the Brady's, were from. Phil and what was his brother's name? Can't think of his brother's name. Private school, married name. Gotcha, Jen. Gotcha. No worries. It's still cool that you're from this area. I love it. I'm not in Warren anymore. I'm out further out. Trying to think of how to explain it to you. Like the Leavittsburg area, if you know where Leavittsburg was. Oil Well Roads, that's where we used to party at. German and Polish. Yes, Miss Kim. Awesome. Fry bread. Okay. Good deal. Yeah, I'm hungry. I'm trying to figure out what the hell we're going to have for dinner now. Did I tell you guys what I made? No, that was last night's stream. I made Dago burgers for dinner last night, guys. I'm waiting to see who asked me what it is. I made them up, and I started calling them Dago burgers because I made them up. I wait. Shake and bake. I love that stuff. That's good stuff. I like it on pork chops. Indian tacos, cinnamon. What are Indian tacos? That's a new one. Wyndham, okay. I had some friends from Wyndham too, in Windsor. I'm very close to Wyndham. I'll put it that way, Jen. Very close. I wonder if you might know some people I was related to. If they live in Wyndham, you know any Dickies? Last name of Dickey? Is my gray coming through, guys? No, not yet. Degas, there it is. I was waiting. Somebody was going to ask me. All right, since you asked, I kind of wanted to tell you guys anyway. I'm kind of excited about it. It was really good, you guys. Really good. So, you guys have seen the pieces of Texas toast. You know, they just cut it. It's like a country toast, and then they freeze it, and they'll do like garlic. You do know Dickies? I was related to them for a bit. My mother-in-law was married to one. I know a bunch of them actually. Anyway, like they're round like this, about that thick, and it's garlic bread with cheese on it. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll take a piece of that, set it down, and I put a hamburger patty on top of that. Of course, they're cooked first, and so is the toast. And then on top of the patty, I'll put 3 pieces of pepperoni, and then I melt over top of that a piece or 2, or 1 piece of provolone and some mozzarella, or 2 pieces of provolone, depending on what it is. And I melt that over top of it in the oven. And then when I'm done, I take hot pizza sauce, would heat it up or whatever, and then you pour that over top of the sandwich, and you eat it like a open face sandwich. Very good. I was amazed. Very, very good. Try it, guys. If you have the chance, please try it. You will not be disappointed, I promise you. If I could get a hold of Lisa, I wanted to do our one of our. It's so good, Kim. I wanted to do one of our Christmas bash streams tomorrow. It is so good, Jen. Super good. Absolutely, Miss Kitty. If you'd like to join me, you're more than welcome to. And that goes for any of you guys. I told you that. As long as we don't have to worry about your crazy, your fan going nuts. But you're welcome up here anytime, Kitty. You know that. I will put the link right there like before. And there you go. Jump on in. Come on up, Kitty. I was thinking about doing that, Lexus. just having us all share recipes back and forth on a specific day and talk about that. I mean, we do it anyway, so. Yeah, Mama Bear, I've been up there through that. I've been up there for Cedar Point, a couple other things up there too. Real hamburgers and steak. I love steak. I haven't had steak in so long, you guys. Blow, blow. Hey, all you need is love. Good to see you. Great song, by the way. Great band, too. Oh, okay. Take your time, kitty. No worries. Football. We'll get her up here, and then we'll get into what I was going to get into, guys. Yeah, if I can get a hold of Miss Lisa, I'm going to do this stream tomorrow, Friday, and have the one of the Christmas hangout streams and see if we can have some fun, guys, because it's been a crazy couple weeks. Everybody's been sick. This case has been eating at everybody. We've been chomping at the bit with this. I think we need to relax. So I think it would be fun just to kick back and do another thing like we did on my birthday stream. A little bit more, maybe with some Christmas music and stuff going on. We can just hang out and have a good old time, guys. I want Lisa to be involved in it this time. Beef makes you say, I understand, April. It's okay. Absolutely okay. You don't have to apologize to me. I get it. That's probably a good thing, though, if you know. Oh, I'm sorry, Alexis. It sucks. Great to see you, too. Have you guys heard anything about Maddie's jacket? Somebody brought that up. Which one of you guys brought that up about the jacket? Was it you, Molly? Yes, Miss Heather probably needs a good time too. She's been sick too. Stay healthy, guys, is all I can say. You don't want this crap. Like I said, I'm on my second dose of antibiotics on this. And it's just now starting to, knock on wood, break down. It was big. It was too big. Yeah, we'll have to look into that too, you guys. For sure. Yeah, and you know it's weird. You'd think that the wintertime would kill the germs. Yeah, the RSV thing. I think that's what I have, to be honest with you. It doesn't go away very easily at all, Kim. Yeah, Michelle was sick for a while too. If I remember right, you had that stuff for a while, Michelle. Heather had it. All her kids had it. Of course, she's going to get it. Oh, yeah, I've been eating vitamin C like twice a day now. I still got to get some more of that elderberry stuff. I ran out of that a while ago, and I really think it worked. Now you're making cakes? You're killing me, Jen. Wait, different person. Jennifer and Jen. So Jen's talking about making a cake. Jennifer was talking about the hot dog shop that got this started. You guys are killing me. Yeah, I know. I hate to say this, and I told my wife too. I'm going to start wearing a mask when my grandkids are here because they go to school and they pass it around. And they're definitely not as clean. Like my 16-year-old, he's even not as clean as what we would be. Oh yeah, seriously, Michelle, try it. Elderberry extract, they have. It's okay, Jen. Don't worry about that, hon. It's. I like talking about that stuff. It's all of that. I'll show you guys some pictures of that place. That way you can get an idea for what I'm telling you about. Yeah, the elderberry extract, and it comes, goldenrod, nettle, elderberry. There's a bunch of other stuff I was watching this morning about it too. and I think the elderberry works. I took it, and my son was sick, right? And he was all around me, and I was taking that stuff and this and that, and I beat it. I was very impressed with it. Here, let me give you guys a glimpse while we're waiting on Kitty to get up here. No rush, Kitty, by any means. Take your time. I'll show you guys a picture, some pictures real quick of the hot dog shop around here I'm talking about. They did a whole thing on a place called Home Plate. Um, Pretty good. Let's see if I can show you real quick. Yeah, I know. As much as it sucks whenever I leave, I miss it.
We're here today at the hot dog shop down.
There, check this out, guys. This is the place I'm talking about. You'll see what I mean about the old school look to it. Now this was done 11 years ago, so it's changed since then. It actually burnt down. I don't know if you knew that, Jen. There is a cough syrup with that in it too, Vicky, but you can actually take like gummies, like chewables or a vitamin every day that is nothing but elderberry extract, and it's good for you. So is blackstrap molasses. That's good to take that every day. That's not expensive though. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and play this, guys. If the audio is bad, let me know. This is the hot dog shop in Warren, Ohio, my hometown.
Warren, Ohio. And the hot dog shop is embedded in the fabric of every home and every person throughout the city of Warren. I can remember many nights coming to pick my brother up from work here, and friends worked here, family members have worked here. So it's really a true part and tradition of the city of Warren.
And that was the thing too. Most of us when we were in high school, I didn't do it. I worked at Hardee's, which is a whole other place. That's where I got introduced to the mushroom Swiss burger. I loved it. But everybody else, you either worked at the hot dog shop, Sunrise, or Hardee's or McDonald's. That's where we all worked around here when we were in high school.
What's most important is they make a great hot dog. What we're going to do today is we are going to meet some of the staff and also some of the customers. They have folks here from Chardon, here from Alabama, all over just to eat the hot dogs. Tim, thanks so much for having us here today. I want to talk to you a little bit about the all over just to eat the hot dogs. Tim, thanks so much. All over just to eat the hot dogs. Tim, thanks so much for having us here today. I want to talk to you a little bit about the hot dog shop because it is a landmark in the city of Warren. How long has it been here?
It's been here since 1946.
Is this a family-owned business, or how does that?
Yes, it's family-owned business. The original owner started it, and then he handed it down to his nephews.
That's still there, by the way. The spinning hot dog.
I've only been here for 3 years, so when I was told it was a knick-knack shop, and then they had hot dogs on the side, and then over time they realized they were selling more hot dogs than they were knickknacks, so they got rid of the knickknacks, and here we are, the hot dog shop.
I want to talk to you a little bit about this being the first stop for a lot of families. So a couple of weeks ago,
those fries are very good too.
Birthday party for my mom. I'm trying to find the people who flew in from California. Where are they? At the hot dog shop. So is that a common thing that people come here for?
Yes, absolutely. I get a lot of people come from every state in in America, and they come back and they say we got to stop here first before we go see our relatives. So it's phenomenal.
Tim, tell us a little bit about the differences between the two sauces.
Okay, what we have is our chili sauce that we put on our hot dog and then on the fries as well. And then we have a different chili sauce. Well, it's not a sauce, it's a eating chili, we call it. And it comes in a bowl, and people like to order that, especially on the cold days. So it's a good refreshing.
It's all changed, Jennifer. It's not good anymore. It's not as good anymore.
We go through like maybe 1,000 pounds on average day. More than that on a busy day. These are Idaho potatoes. So like, best, you know what I'm saying? I go through like today, maybe on a rainy day, I might go through 5 or 6 of them. Like today is rain, sleet, or snow. These people will come for this hot dog or these fries. And I have no problem with that because I like to see smiles on people's faces.
Who peels all these potatoes?
I don't. We have another place in Girard called Give Jazz. And they do all that out there. Yeah,
So it's all locally done.
yeah.
I see you guys are out enjoying hot dogs today. Tell me a little bit about why you're here.
Well, I grew up in the area and I grew up on the hot dogs, and now we live in Alabama, and so we just thought we'd come and enjoy some more hot dogs.
So you're in from Alabama. Is this one of your first stops?
Yeah, basically, yeah.
It's awesome. I was just telling a story how I have.
And you know what's funny, guys, is my wife's family is in Alabama too. And every time they come here, this is like the first place they go. Every time they're here.
Family in from California for a party. I couldn't find them. They were at the hot dog shop. So your family's probably looking for you.
It's my second time being here, but I thought we'd break the daughter up and let her experience the hot dogs.
Do you like it so far?
Yes, ma'am, it's good.
It is. So this is your first time here.
Yes, ma'am. The cheddar and chili.
I used to come down here about once a week, and then I've slacked off. But I make it down maybe a couple times a month because I love their sauce.
I've been coming here since it opened, 1946.
So Lucas, tell me what you're eating today.
2 hot dogs with chili and cheese.
Do you guys come here often?
They have onions too.
You like it? So your dad doesn't get hot dogs. What's that all about? He likes the hamburgers because they make a great hamburger too.
Their burgers
So
are
they
really
have-
good
I see you
too,
guys order
especially-
hamburgers, hot dogs, fries.
That's the other thing too, is their burgers. That you put the chili. Well, we used to put the chili and cheese sauce on the burger too, and it's really good. They have their own sauerkraut mix that they make that they put in the dogs too. So she's eating it with chili and sauerkraut. That's gonna be a bad night for somebody. That's all I can say.
You got kraut, all kinds of cool stuff on there, huh?
I'm probably gonna get a chili cheese dog, chili cheese fries. Yes. Usually ketchup.
Ketchup in the sauce, huh?
Yeah.
I go to the cemetery to see my wife's flowers. Then I come up here and have a hot dog,
What's your favorite type of hot dog?
a chili dog with onions.
Today I decided to order the fries with the sauce. Normally I'll get a hot dog with sauce, mustard, onions, but I like to mix things up a little bit. But no matter what, I can't change the fact that I always have to have my Fanta cherry also.
And that's the other thing, is they have a Fanta cherry pop that they serve, and that was the staple. Like everybody always got that fountain drink, and it was a red Fanta cherry pop. It's amazing, and their vanilla milkshakes are amazing too.
So the sauce is just so awesome, and the fries are crisp. As we talked about a little bit, they have a 2-step process, and you can really tell. Wow, those are awesome. We want to thank the hot dog shop for allowing us to come in today. If you're in Warren and you haven't been here in quite a while, come on down and visit them. The atmosphere is just great. The people are loving and caring, and it's a great place to come, sit down, and have a great meal. And if you're not living in the Warren area, we know that you will be back to the hot dog shop.
And there it is. It's the hot dog shop.
In downtown Warren, there are 2 landmarks: the Trumbull County Courthouse.
Donut shop. That would be good. Now chili on a hot dog or fries is great, but not on spaghetti. Cincinnati chili. Wow. Thank you, Miss Christie. Thank you so much for that. With the super chat. That's awesome. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I was just showing them, one of the other subscribers in here had asked about the hot dog shop, and I showed it to him. Showed her because she's from where I was from, and this is the area I was from, and she hadn't seen it in a while. So I was showing it to her. Thank you.
Help you throat.
I haven't really eaten this. Cincinnati chili's okay if you have it. If the chili's good, I should say. St. Louis style pizza. I don't like cheese and they only use. Oh, I've never had that. By the way, welcome, Paula. If you're new, it's so great to have you here. Very much appreciated. Thank you for joining us. You ready? Okay, Miss Kitty. I'll drop that link one more time for you. And there you go. Very much appreciated, Christy. Very much. Yeah, that place, I'm craving that stuff now, even though it's not as good as it used to be. Now I want it. It'd be good to have. Oh, okay. Well, thank you so much, Paula. We appreciate that very much so. So great to have you here, Christy. Appreciate that. Eat my. Sorry, guys. See, did I miss anything else? The Dewdrop. My mother-in-law probably knows that place. That's where she's from. And they serve hot dogs and stuff. Hello, Miss Kitty.
Hello. One moment.
How are you today?
Huh?
How are you today?
I'm fine.
Good.
I'm trying to put my Bluetooth on.
Okay. Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, I can hear you through my phone.
Okay. Gotcha.
You have a echo?
No, you're good. It sounds good today.
Yeah, my laptop is upstairs.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Tomorrow it's going to the shop to clean it.
There you go. Calm that fan down a little bit.
Yeah. Or buy a new one.
Oh, the small Coke bottles. That's pretty cool, Michelle. Takes you back to the old time days and stuff. Right. Oh, Fanta Cherry. Yes, that was the drink. Still is. My wife still loves it there. I worked for Hardee's for 3 years when I was 16. And yeah, that's how I got the honey does help, Jen. And that airborne stuff is supposed to be pretty good, but that's how I got introduced when I worked at Hardee's to that mushroom Swiss burger. And then I figured out the recipe. If anybody ever liked those, I'll give you guys a recipe. Hardee's used to make a mushroom and Swiss burger, okay, with this mushroom sauce and a piece of Swiss cheese, obviously. It drove me insane when Hardee's shut down here and they got rid of it. And I was trying to figure out how to make that same sauce that they put their mushrooms in. It's very simple, guys. It is if you like that, it's a can of the Campbell's Golden Mushroom Soup, and then you just add more mushrooms to it if you want. You know what I mean? And you just simmer it, and then when you're ready to make your burger, you set it on. You take a daub of it, put it on your burger with the cheese. You're good to go, and it gives you the same burger basically. I miss Hardee's. I loved Hardee's. It's gone. What are you gonna do?
I don't like mushrooms.
No, my mother-in-law doesn't. My son doesn't either.
Not from the can.
No, I get it. I agree.
Also, the meatballs in the can of soup. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Looks like cat food.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think fountain Cokes at McDonald's were the best. I used to say the perfect meal was a Whopper from Burger King, the fries from McDonald's, and the fountain drink from McDonald's would have been the perfect meal if you mixed it together. But it is what it is. We don't do fast food anymore. It's not good for you, and it's crap.
Yeah.
I do too. We love mushrooms here. We eat them all the time.
Ah, that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, I love them. Love them, love them, love them. All right, let's see what we got here. Like I said, I got video. Plunder put out this video. It was really good. If I can find it. The Whopper. Yeah, I love the Whopper. It's probably the best burger. Oh, where'd you go? She's gone. Come on back. Come on back. And once you get on StreamYard, you can't click anything else or you're gone. Carl's Jr. Yeah, it's the same thing. A little bit, Kim. I agree. Okay, Poopa.
Way that body camera video.
There she is.
I'm back.
You're back.
Yeah. I'm such a tech girl.
It's okay. It's okay. It happens. Like I said, when you're on StreamYard, you have to be careful because if you hit anything, it drops you right off immediately. It's crazy.
Yeah, I hit settings and more. I think, let's look, but don't touch it.
That's exactly what it does, sadly.
Yeah, but okay. There's no background noise now.
No, it sounds great today, like I said.
And I bought a thing that I could put my phone on, that I don't have to hold it in my hand all night. So,
okay.
Improving.
There you go.
Yeah.
All right, let's see. Again, yes, I am. Sorry for all the noise, guys. I had to because my throat's still kind of scratchy. So,
mine too.
plus it helps with that a little bit too. I got to get some more of the Ricolas. I know. She's got a very pretty accent, doesn't she, Alexis? Everybody says that, Kitty. You have a very pretty accent.
Accent?
Yeah, your voice accent. Everybody loves it.
I'm thinking in English. I'm watching English, but talking to myself. That's it.
Right.
Sorry?
I gotcha.
Sorry?
I understand completely. Okay. Let's see. Let me get to this point here with this.
So what did I miss last night? It was 3 o'clock in the middle of the night when you go live. I think, no, I'm not going to do it.
No, I don't blame you. I would have stayed in bed myself. We just went over pretty much the car.
Which
so on
one?
and so forth. That's about it. Yeah. Okay. Let me see here. All right, I think this is it. Again, this footage is thank you to Plunder. She puts out some great stuff. For those of you that haven't checked her out, if you have, I'm sure most of you guys have, go over and check her out. She got some good videos she puts out. All right.
So many channels, and on Reddit and on Twitter and on Facebook. I don't have Facebook anymore on my phone, but oh my gosh, it doesn't stop.
Right. That's a true fact.
That garbage bag there on the left. The garbage. They're looking through it now.
Oh, are they? Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. Very interesting. All right, let's see what we got going here. Let me know if you guys hear it okay. Or don't. Either way.
girls may have been saying to each other. At one point, when Maddie slams her hands down on the counter when she's waiting for her food, and Kaylee seems to admonish her a little bit in a loving, joking way. And it's really sweet interactions where Kaylee pays for her food, her carbonara, the Mac of the week, and how she says sweetly to her best friend since the 6th grade that she would share her meal with her. And I thought, oh my goodness, likely their last meal. We're going to take a look at all of this. I've enhanced the video. Inside Edition also used an audio expert to enhance the video. Of course, after Maddie and Kaylee leave the window where you can hear the clearest audio after they've ordered their food, Kaylee pays $10 and they walk over to the place where they wait for their food. It's very hard to pick up on some of the audio with all the foreground noise. There is a point where you will see where Maddie speaks loud enough where you can hear her saying F you to the hoodie guy.
The reason why
Stop it, Joe.
Yeah.
On every channel, they mix up the names from the girls.
Yeah, I
Madison
know.
Oh my. Ooh.
And JLR has mixed up the Jack's names and the boyfriends. He's got that all mixed up too. And it's like, do not give the information repeatedly unless you get it right, because people get confused, you know?
Yeah. You see the list I made? I will read it later. It's all about 6s and 9s.
I gotcha. But yeah, I mean, at least get the name so everybody doesn't get confused, because it confuses people like crazy, you know?
Yeah.
All right, let's see.
Inside Edition, their audio engineer picked up FU Mr. I find it hard to hear the Mr. part, but if you listen with headphones, I'm playing the whole extent of their visit, the entire 10 minutes and the time, and there's even portions where folks are commenting on the Twitch stream. Now, first and foremost, as we continue to analyze this footage, I have to remind everyone, Hoodie Guy is innocent until proven guilty, just like everyone.
Correct.
And Hoodie Guy has been specifically ruled out by police. So we have to keep that in mind, not just on their updates page when they said the male in the grub truck videos, because a lot of people were thinking, well, which male? It could be any male.
I heard that too,
but
Heather.
Police specifically ruled him out in a presser on November 20th, saying the male in the white hoodie has been ruled out.
And otherwise. We do not believe the following individuals are involved in this crime. The 2 surviving roommates, a male seen at the grub truck food vendor downtown, specifically wearing a white hoodie.
Now, some people are saying, yeah, they ruled him out today. That doesn't mean he won't be ruled out in the future, but I don't want anyone facing any undue pressure and innocent people being targeted. But what I did was enhance the audio so I could hear and transcribe as best I could the food truck video, and I've watched it again and again. So you will see different portions where I put transcription at the bottom of what I believe Maddie and Kaylee are saying. People noticed watching the video, well, after Maddie slams her hands down on the countertop and the noise reverberates, and Kaylee seems to admonish her a little bit lovingly. It sounds like Kaylee, perhaps. But after that point is when the interaction with the hoodie guy starts. And Maddie definitely points at him and points at him. So people are noticing these interactions after the pointing that Maddie does and the FU. Then Kaylee is kind of nodding back to the hoodie guy. She's facing her friend, Maddie, but she's kind of like nodding back like, I don't know, get a load of this guy, or who knows what she was saying. And then she holds her phone up. People believe she might be surreptitious.
Okay, just to give you guys another little bit of insight on this, her sister, Kaylee's sister, said that when she watched this, that she knew that Kaylee was doing something on purpose. She was like making reference to this guy and trying to make it look like she was taking pictures of him and making it look like she was taking pictures of Maddie, and that her sister knew what she was doing and it meant something. So just giving you guys a heads up on that. If you didn't hear that interview with her sister, again, another reason why I'm watching this, and I'm tearing this apart, you guys, because I'm trying to watch this over and over again to see if there's something that shows anything as to why or what may have provoked anything at this point. You know, I mean, we can watch it over and over again and maybe not see anything ever, but you never know. We may see something small. Yes, keywords at this time. Very good. I agree with you, Laughing Eyes. I'd love to see their phones as well, especially Kaylee's.
Taking a selfie like this, but capturing the hoodie guy behind her, or others believe she's just really holding her phone at a good vantage point in order to get a video of Maddie, maybe a Snapchat video of getting your food and dipping. So obviously Kaylee paid for her food, but I don't know if they took their own food, the proper number, or someone else's. We don't know. And then you see hoodie guy kind of walk away and wave, and that might be the end of that. But take a look at the whole video, watch it again with me.
No, it's amusing though. It's fun to watch other people dance the ball. Yeah. Have a good night. Hello.
Welcome, Gina. Good to have you, hon.
See the guy standing there, left in the corner with the black shirt?
Gotcha, Tony.
Oh, yep. So what you want to do is, we'll actually.
Who's hugging Kylie now?
What's that, Kitty?
The guy on the left.
Did you say something, Kitty?
Kylie is hugging with the black shirt.
Okay.
You hear me? See, Kylie is hugging him. That's the boyfriend of Maddie.
Over here?
Yeah. He's waiting there on the corner. They go and buy their food. Then Kylie walks over to him, to the other side, and he's hugging her. She's hugging him. He has a black shirt with number 9 on it. That's the boyfriend from Maddie.
That's Maddie's boyfriend. Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. I didn't know that.
I do.
Good to know. I know. I'm sure you do because you're about an expert on this stuff by now. But yeah.
Yeah, I'm overloaded.
Right. Well, thanks for the info. I didn't know that. It's good to know that. I never realized that at all. Interesting. Okay.
So.
Cool. Thank you.
Absolutely.
How many more do you need? That's the second one? Awesome.
Dawn's mom.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. Yeah, one more.
Maybe
Here.
I didn't have it.
It's right here.
And then what was the next one?
Don't forget to move the spoon.
The carbonara Mac of the week.
Here, I'll grab it for you.
Excellent. And then click see rewards.
Enjoy.
And it looks like you've not quite have enough points yet.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
At exactly 3 hours, 44 minutes, and 3 seconds into the Twitch stream, which would have been around 1:44 a.m. that morning, there's a Twitch user named Reduce, Reuse, Recycle commenting, "She's spinny, LOL." So I think that comment was regarding Maddie, since at that exact moment, Maddie had just walked away to hug a guy, the guy in the number 9 jersey, and she had come back. Spinnies, according to the Urban Dictionary, that's when you've drank too much alcohol and you feel as though the room is spinning.
$10.
One for Shane and I do have a big burrito pork here for you.
Cool. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Pen go, guys. Where's my pen? How are you guys doing? I'm doing fantastic. I seem to have lost my pen, but that's fine. What can I get for you?
Can I get
just 2 dump rolls?
Definitely.
I get thank you. Pork tacos.
Oh yeah. How many pork tacos would you like?
Just how much?
It's one, but they're like 6 to 7 ounce tacos. They're not like small little street tacos. I normally eat 2, 3 is a lot for me.
What is this dude's problem? I got to point this out. Over here.
Which one?
Okay, I was watching the girls. No. This guy back here. Look how he's dressed.
Oh, that's a friend from Maddie's boyfriend.
Right. Look how he's dressed, though. Like he's got to be freezing.
Yeah, maybe he was drunk or something else.
I mean, good God, I'm watching. You can see their breath coming out of their mouth when they talk, and this dude's like half naked. That's crazy.
Yeah. But Joey also said that they look like drunk zombies, and it takes forever to that the food is finished. I think the girls were pretty fast with taking the food out.
Yeah. Yeah. Yep, I agree with that.
And medicine is medicine, and Kylie is Kylie.
That's right. That's a fact.
Yeah.
It's one, but they're like 6 to 7 ounce tacos. They're not like small little street tacos. I normally eat 2, 3 is a lot for me.
So one would be fine if I'm getting or
Yeah, that's gonna be
I better
almost 2 pounds.
I better get two.
Okay, you got it. 2 pork tacos, done. 1 5 cheese, 1 basil pesto, 2 pork tacos, $24.50 for you.
Thank you. 2 Dom's bones.
79. Thank you. Thank you.
I'm gonna do this. Hold on. If we decide, since we list.
So people have fallen. People have fallen over reviews for you. Sorry, I'm talking to Twitch stream. Oh, you're so good. Absolutely. Thank you. How are you doing? I'm doing extremely well. What sounds good?
Can I get a big burrito?
Yeah.
Please.
For the big burrito, would you like pork or chicken? Got it.
Oh,
And then you said a Mountain Dew?
Yes, please.
Excellent. Big grilled chicken and a Mountain Dew. We're gonna do $11. There's Mountain Dew and order 80. Thank you very much.
Hello. I need 2 chicken burritos with extra slaw.
2 chicken burritos with extra slaw. $19 for it.
I know I have a $6 waiting for me. I'd like to use it.
Okay, awesome.
So.
What's the reward?
Yeah.
13.
And I've noticed, guys, every time I watch this, he may look away. Jack, this guy here, he looks away every now and then, but 90% of the time he's watching everything that they're doing. Like he's like obsessed with what the hell they're doing, guys. It's kind of ridiculous. So
Yeah, but because of that guy, you forget to look around to the other people who are there.
you're right. That's what I've been doing, is checking everybody else out too. So yeah, he pretty much doesn't take his eyes off of them 90% of the time. So
yeah.
Kind of strange.
He's lying food now.
Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
Right.
Oh, always. Or 81.
Thank you.
Thank you. Extra slaw? Is that a charge? No, it's not a charge. It's just a modifier.
Oh, they have Apple Pay.
How's
We
your
have
night going?
Apple Pay, right?
Of course we do.
Of course you have Apple Pay. Yes. Hi, camera. Okay.
Chicken taco. You got it.
I'll do the 5 cheese mac and cheese.
Okay.
The girl that you see now in the front, she was at the virtual also. She's in the same for what's like Sigma Chi, like Xena and Medieval. She's in
Okay.
the same.
Yeah, and that jacket, that is people were making notice of that now. But yeah, her jacket is like 5 times too big for her.
Yeah.
So it makes me wonder who it actually belongs to. You know what I mean? And it seems to me that they went to the bar. It may have been warmer earlier, based on what I can see from a lot of other people, and that somebody gave her that jacket to wear. Interesting.
I don't know.
Interesting for sure. And again, guys, like Kitty said, for those of you that don't know, this receptacle here, this garbage right here, they're going through that now. And they're checking that out. So
Or they did it 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago already, but now they're telling it.
Okay. Well, I'm sure they were probably looking for something with DNA, maybe possibly on it.
Yeah, yeah.
Right.
Well, good luck with that, because the Lion King man didn't eat.
Yeah, this guy didn't eat nothing. So yeah, good luck.
Please. We'll do 2 5.
Like, I'm adding 2, or you're making it? It's now 2. Sorry. You're adding 2. Excellent. Gotcha. Okay. Anything else?
Read?
You got it. So I have
Welcome,
a chicken
Sherry.
taco and 3 5 cheese mac and cheese. Okay. $27.75.
Hey.
How many apples in the mac of the week? 0, TJ. 0. Order 82. Thank you.
We already voted by cheese.
Wait, you got it?
Can I get a magnifier?
You got it, man. 1 magnifier, $9 for you.
Perfect. Thank you.
Absolutely.
Let's go.
Of
course.
Reserve for your Order 83.
Perfect. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, and then it's all on you. I'm letting go.
Time to start the old car. It's been a while since this engine started. Let's see if it starts. V V V V V V V V V V V V V. V V V V V V V V V V V V V V V.
Don't ask me what that is, guys. I can't answer it.
Me.
My
is
first time
dead.
was when it was
Well, better luck next time.
For what? First I used NFC. I don't have an Apple device, so I was desperate.
For donuts?
For donuts, yes.
I never used like a phone NFC pay. I guess unless you count the tap on the card.
Wait, say that again?
Never used my phone until at like a store.
Oh, really?
Always had my cards.
Okay. It's because you're too prepared, Derek.
It's because I try not to lose my wallet. It's a good reason.
That's smart, Derek. It's probably good to not lose your wallet. Guys. Yeah, great ticket times. Honestly, like Luke, Tebow, really solid. Love it.
So, Joe, how close are we to you sitting down like Friday nights?
I mean, that was a solid rush. It's a good thing that it ended, but this is Friday, Saturday. I gotta sit down round 1, so I'm liking it. I'm liking it a lot, guys.
Get your slot a second. This bad boy.
Tebow's thinking to himself, if I start slowing down on Mag, maybe I'll get to sit down. He's gonna try to sabotage me.
I actually was wondering if I was going too slow and you're going to switch it back. That's what I was scared of. Nope.
Yes, let that be.
You guys, like, the highest ticket time I saw was 13 minutes, which is, I'm very satisfied. You guys have worked on the truck, and Derek and I have been the ones on Grill and Mac, and we've had longer ticket times. Like, you're doing well. Hell yeah. All right, what did I miss? Use balls? Yeah.
That gets on my nerves. then like they want their number to be called. Okay. Are you going Tomahawks, what's the side for? Hello. How are you doing?
How are you?
I'm doing extremely well. What sounds good?
Yes, the Death by Garlic and Add
Yeah, definitely. Death by garlic. We'll add chicken to it. Anything else for you?
And then can I do the 5 cheese?
And 5 cheese?
And can I add chicken to that?
Of course. We're doing Death by garlic with chicken, 5 cheese with chicken. Anything else? Love it. $23.
Huh, 23.
Do you guys have any NFC go Ben? Any whatever sort of payment you have on your phone, we can take. Order 84. Thank you. We do not have the scan one though. So like if you're
I wanted to say, just observing this, it almost to me looks like, I mean, and I want your guys' opinions, yours as well, Kitty. To me, it comes off to me like Maddie might be kind of like taunting this guy and making fun of him. Do you get that vibe from this?
No, the only thing that I caught is Joe saying in his TikTok video that he was there to show the new girl who just moved in. That is the girl in the white jacket, smoking with the guy with the beard. Yes, that couple. He shows them the food truck because she just moved into town. Because it's so quiet and peaceful and no
yeah,
crime.
well, it
But
was.
he's talking to Jack the whole time with Joe.
Right,
He
and that's
doesn't
what
introduce her to him. Nothing.
right,
So-
right, and that's why I'm thinking like it's like see, I'm taking from this that maybe, well, again, they're both drunk, they're having a good time, you can tell that, and you know how people get sometimes when they're drinking. But it seems to me like she might be taunting him, like teasing him a little bit or making fun of him. Not maybe making fun of him.
Madison is just on social media, I think. Or
Okay.
texting with Ethan to pick them up.
Right. Well, when Maddie, what I'm saying though is like when Maddie is nodding at him and then she turns around and tells him F you.
Now that is Kylie in the black jacket. The small girl on the right, that's Madison. That's
Cat,
Kylie.
yeah. That's what I was meaning to say. I did it again. See?
Don't mix them up. Don't start to.
Right. Yeah. This is Madison over here. This is Caleb. Sorry, guys.
Yeah. And Kylie says F you to someone.
Right. And while she was talking to him, I'm pretty sure she's talking to this guy, and I think she is like irritated with him. So she's basically like kind of like taunting in a sense, like probably.
No, I think
Maddie,
she says that to Joe.
Yeah.
Because she's a drunk zombie in his eyes.
Yeah. Tony or Red says, who is the one in the white jacket again? This is the girl. Kitty, explain that again, please.
She just came to live in the town. It's a friend of Joe, the thick guy, the tinhead boy.
The guy over here that.
And Joe, that one wants to show his the girlfriend of his, the food truck for the first time. They went first to the bar, and then they went to the food truck.
Yes.
Just showing her around the town and city, so peaceful and nice and heavenly, little Moscow.
Right.
But they're not conversating with each other. Also, he doesn't say to his new friend, "Oh, this is Jack. I introduce you."
You're right.
You know?
No, nobody was talking to him. He was talking to him and so on and so forth. But yeah.
And Joe totally forgot about his girl, that friend who just moved into town.
Right.
Strange.
Let me double check here. Yeah, I know I do, David. Sorry. I'm trying, not ignoring you guys. It's just when I have the screen blown up, I can't see it. So
I can't see the chat anywhere.
What's that?
The chat. I can't see the chat.
Okay, yeah, that's what I'm reading to see if anybody's saying anything. I gotta go back and go. Good day, everyone. Are you coming or are you saying hi to everyone, Gina? Or are you leaving? Okay, or I think she's saying hi. Okay, good. Yeah, I'm not ignoring you guys. I can't see what you guys are saying, so I have to keep bringing it down. You don't get that at all. Okay, Vicky. I'm just asking your guys' opinion to see what you guys think. So no worries. No, Red, I don't think there's any connection. I think she was just new, and that's all.
No connection.
Okay, good, Kim. I'm glad you understand. I don't want you guys to think I'm not talking to you. I can't see what you're saying, so I have to break it down every now and then. So, all right.
Hey, with Cash App, you have to like scan a thing. We don't have any sort of QR crowd. How are you doing?
Sorry, good.
Oh, no. Good, excellent. Sorry. Okay, yeah.
Can I get 2 chicken tacos?
2 chicken tacos. You got it.
What big burrito?
$7.50. If that's everything for you.
Slide.
Yeah, slide, tap, insert, facing you with the chip, any other.
And another indicator of the exact time, after Maddie slams the counter, you see another person commenting in the stream, must be the 2 a.m. bar crowd. I'm glad they wrote that. Someone else then commented time, and that made the Nightbot write the exact time. It's November 13th at 1:52 a.m. Pacific Standard Time in Moscow, Idaho. That's when we got an exact time, and that's right about when the girls left. So we have a great timestamp.
What did you say before that time?
Order 85. Thank you.
Can I do the big burrito? But I never really put on some cheese sauce. Can I get it with that? That's chipotle slaw.
Yes, you absolutely
And
can.
then without the onion salsa.
No salsa.
And do you guys have sour cream or no?
We do not.
But what else will we see, if anything, regarding the house that night or that morning from the background of the body cam footage? Other than that, there's a comment floating around that was made on the University of Idaho's page on November 23rd. A man who is interested in photography wrote, I just found out my remote photography group has video from a tripod that was stationed behind the house. It recorded from 8 p.m. to 8 a.m. and shows a woman running from the side of the house as a truck entered the driveway. She ran away from the house and right by our tripod at approximately almost but not completely accurate or exact, roughly 2 a.m. A group member removed the tripod, and I don't know who has the video. It is the group's right to not disclose why we record, but we would send in recordings in special circumstances. So folks are saying, whoa, call the police and give them your info. And he wrote, group member reported the video was sent to Idaho State Police. Our group has been removed from Facebook for various policy violations. People are questioning that comment, wondering if it's true. The guy's from Illinois, but he does talk about his remote photography group. We don't know. Was it a woman who ran from the side of the house? The driveway. 2 a.m. This would have been right after everyone got home. We don't know how valid that report is. Right now, the latest we have from Moscow updates are from December 6th, 2022. Now we have an update for December 7th. Moscow police are apparently looking for this. Detectives are interested in speaking with the occupants of a white 2011 through 2013 Hyundai Elantra with an unknown license plate. Tips and leads have led investigators to look for additional information about a vehicle
That
being
one is
in
solved.
the immediate area.
From what I understand, it's not a Hyundai,
That's
it's
done.
a Kia. Is that correct?
That's
Molly?
Kia, yeah. But they've got the people already,
Yeah,
they
okay.
questioned, and they're not a suspect right now. They're
Right.
just doing damage
Okay.
control.
Right. No, I get it. Absolutely. At least they're doing it, you know.
Yeah, they
and then
doing it, yeah.
Joe said he was alone coming to get pasta. I thought that's what I thought too, Jen, but
No.
I don't know. Again, they were drinking, guys, so maybe they didn't remember or not.
Joe
Not
was
all.
not drinking. Joe only had one drink at the corner club.
Okay.
Special drink. That's from there. They made it special
Okay.
name because
Okay.
the other ones were drunk zombies. He was the only one who wasn't drunk.
Gotcha. All right. Let's see. Let's get this. Finish this up here.
Of The King Street
Thank you, Heather. Again, if anybody
during the early morning hours.
has anything that they feel is important, that's a tip, that is anything, guys, that is the Moscow tip line and or the email address to send it to. Again, I appreciate you guys sending me things and giving me things. I can't solve it, though. They need to do it. They need to have it. So if anybody has anything that looks remotely, even something small, important, that's what you got to do, is give that number a call there or send it via the email, and we're good. So again, thank you, Heather, for that. Welcome, Anna. Good to see you. Kia Elantra or a Hyundai Elantra. Okay. The cops say Hyundai. What I said is people are saying the white car next door is the car, but it's not the car next door. It's a Kia. Gotcha. I got you, Molly. No worries. Thank you for the info.
Good evening, everybody in the chat.
It does look like an Elantra. This one, but the other car, I couldn't see it clearly because that video is so blurry. But yeah, I get it.
But they have the car already.
Yeah, they have that all handled now and everything. So, which is good. That means they're on top of things. That's awesome.
Yeah, they're on top of their things.
You're right.
Investigators believe the occupants of this vehicle may have critical information to share regarding this case. If you know of or own a vehicle matching this description, or know of anyone who may have been driving this vehicle on the days preceding or the day of the murders, please forward.
All right, well, we all know about this already, and it's really not that important now. So,
if you watch that cam footage from across the house, and you watch to the house area, you see how many lights are on in that area in the
yes
apartment and everything. So,
we did. Right, we did watch it last night. I was going to go back to it.
All channels are saying it's in the middle of the night, it's cold, nobody is out there. It's a school, it's a university, it's Saturday night.
Camera video that you
right. Let me see here.
Walking pairs.
When asked why he got pissed and has not returned to work allegedly. Yeah. That's the guy who worked. Okay, I get it now. I see what you guys are saying now. Okay.
What? I want to know.
No, I was just reading what Paula had said, that they're looking for that guy that drives the Elantra. He works on Levick Road. He is the one that carried the big knife to work. I had told that story last night. I read it off of, I can't remember, but he was the one that was carrying the knife to work every day before the murders happened. It was a big knife just like that, and he was carrying it every single day. His employer had asked him to not carry it to work, but he kept doing it anyway. He carried it on his hip, and so then the murders happened, and then the day after the murders, he was a no-call, no-show for a couple of days, I think it was. He comes back to work. He's no longer carrying the knife on him for whatever reason. So his coworker asked him, where's the knife, bro? Why aren't you carrying it? And I think his coworker,
because of this case, he thinks leave the knife.
Right. So he asked him a couple of times, and the guy finally said, where's it at? He was like, go to my truck. And he was like, well, why don't you go get it? I want to see it. And he was like, no. And he asked him again. He goes, go get the knife, dude. It's not a big deal, And the dude flipped out on him and said he was going to sue him if he didn't leave it alone. It's like, okay.
Okay.
Makes you wonder.
Definitely. I don't want to wander around anymore. I don't want to go to the rabbit hole anymore.
Right. All right, let me see if this comes up. It's very suspicious, and I agree.
Yeah, but if it's true or not, some people just want attention, huh?
Oh yeah,
When it's a business, it's free advertisement.
Right. Yeah, I agree. All right, let me see here. I think this is the footage here. Yeah. Now I might have to slow it down because it does get a little bumpy, and it is kind of hard to watch it sometimes. Okay. Yeah, red. Right. Okay.
What is this?
I'm sorry.
So what are these aliens?
This is right. This is the for those of you who don't know, this is the body cam footage from that night with the police call that they had. It was an alcohol related call. I showed some of this last night, but a lot of you guys weren't here. And it was based on the police officer's body cam that they recorded this, and off in the distance, you can see the house.
I saw a small portion of it on another channel.
Right.
Not
And you can
all.
actually see the lights go on and off. And this at 3:01 a.m. is when this went down. So that's around about the time.
They say between 3 and 4, but maybe 4 and 6. You never know.
Right. I think the timeline is messed up, my opinion, but who knows? It's just kind of creepy to think about the fact that the police were right here at this time, and that was going on over there at that time, very possibly. You know what I mean?
Yeah, maybe on purpose.
Yeah, I agree. Very possible. All right, let me blow this up for you guys again. Make sure, let me know the audio if it's good or bad.
Footage, hoping it can provide the case of those 4 murdered college students.
Moscow 77.
The videos show officers on patrol in Moscow, Idaho, in the early morning hours of November 13th, around the time investigators believe Zaina Kernodle, Ethan Chapin, Madison Mogan, and Kaylee Gonsalves were killed in a home near the University of Idaho.
Taking out 21. Yeah.
In one video, officers are seen issuing citations to 3 teens for underage drinking. An apartment complex across the street from the victim's home is visible, just steps away from the officers. Investigators say the people in the videos have been cleared, and the incidents have nothing to do with the murders. But they released the video, hoping someone familiar with the area is able to spot something, anything out of place.
It can be used from a historic standpoint.
Okay, over here.
Yeah.
Is where see this right here.
Yeah, on top left.
Yeah.
A little bit left.
Right here.
Right. Little bit. Just a little point to the right. There.
Right there, yeah. That's where the light is.
I think that's a car.
Right here, yeah. Right there.
No, up.
Well, that's a light right there.
Yeah. I don't think that's the house, the light of the house in the room. I think it's a car. From the white car they were looking for.
Maybe. I don't know. Let's see what we got here.
That's a hell of a light, eh?
Yeah.
Could potentially become relevant later in the investigation because you just never know.
It comes as detectives announce they need help locating a white 2011 to 2013 Hyundai Elantra, like this one spotted near the murder scene. Investigators believe the driver or any possible passengers may have critical information to share regarding this case.
That can mean a number of things. It could be that they have eliminated all the cars in the proximity of the victim house. This could be just an elimination. It could be a witness.
My God, wrong choice of words.
What's that, Kitty?
That's a wrong choice of words. Elimination.
Yes, bad word. Definitely.
So.
Definitely.
Investigators do not have the car's license plate number, and no suspects have been named. Ike Ajachi, ABC News, New York.
All right, now that was just a news report on it, and I'm not a big fan of that version of it. So I will give you the other side of it the way that I actually like it. I just wanted you guys to get the news report off of it too. Here we go. This is the one I put up last night, and I had to slow it down a bit. That way you guys weren't getting seasick from it. Okay. No worries, Breezy. Don't worry about that. You know that there's no apologies needed ever. Okay, 1 second, guys. Let's see what we got here.
Oh my God, that makes you sick.
That's why I slowed it down a little bit. We don't need the volume on it.
They can point the flashlight to the house, eh?
All right, back in here. As they start going that direction. Over here.
Yep.
Right there. Right here. If you watch, you can see the light go out. Maybe
I think it's a car. That's a hell of a lot of light in the for in house. You see?
Okay. Let's see now.
Out. Yeah. It just
There it went out.
disappears. I think it's a car.
They all went out up there on top.
Yeah, that was not the light of the house. It was a car. Maybe the Lion King who drove away. Because it's above the apartments to the left.
The house is right here.
Yeah, I know. But that was not the light of the house. Oh my gosh. What kind of light is that inside?
For those of you that may not have
construction light or something.
Look. Hold on. You
But
can
it's
see the
fading
light
away.
right here. See?
Yeah, now it's faded. Now it's gone.
And then
But
they
the
go out.
light, if it was the light from the house, it was in the beginning of the film. It was more up and very bright. Too bright for a house.
And based on what the way it looks, is the way you can see it. Those are supposed to be the lights in the upstairs of the house.
Yeah, but I don't listen to other people what they're saying.
The whole house is black.
At that time they were asleep.
And that's really pretty much it as far as that goes, guys. Yes, Tony, that's what we're all believing, which is why I was showing you that. From a distance, yeah, it does look like a flashlight red, but it's because there's a distance between there and the house. If I could show it to you, I would. And that's what Kitty said, Anna, was that it looked like it could have been a headlight too. So it's hard to tell exactly. You know what I mean?
It's not from inside the house.
Distance at night, you really can't tell. If it was daytime, you could see the distance in the house and how you could see where it would make sense. But it very well could be a flashlight. It very well could be a headlight. We don't know.
Because it had to come from some of the bedrooms.
You're absolutely correct, Tony. But let me see. Yeah, Paula, that's true. Okay, yeah, I was just making sure everybody was good with that, and we can move that again.
I have a
And,
question for the chat.
like I said, there isn't much today, surprisingly. I was very surprised, to be honest with you. Now, this is another video that Evil Exists put out, and I don't know what you guys, if you guys know anything about girl code per se and certain gestures between women and men, or girls and women. Right. Well, yeah, we know what this is.
Yeah.
Correct.
But I don't think the police knows here in the Netherlands.
Right. And again, this is via Evil Exists. I like quite a bit of his stuff I look at, but I just want you guys to see what he's pointing out, and I want your guys' opinion on what he's pointing out. Tell me what you guys think. It may not be anything, guys, but again, what? Oh, yeah, we can't do that. I have to change that up. Okay. So we'll do this. Right, Red. Right. That's exactly it, too. All right, let me see here, guys. I'll give you this to watch and hear, and again, give me your opinions and your theories on it. And see what we got.
Okay, pause. I have a question for the chat.
It's again.
Did Madison have brothers and sisters? And Xena?
I don't know about those two. I know Kaylee did. I know that Ethan did. Yeah. I don't know about Xana or Madison. I think Madison was an only child. Because I think I remember hearing the Kaylee's mother.
That's written by his stepfather.
Yeah. So I'm not 100% sure on that one. Again, guys, this video is via Evil Exists, and he's pointing out some things in between. He's calling it girl code, and that they're giving certain gestures that are very telling in his opinion. And I kind of wanted your guys' opinion and what you read off of this, if anything whatsoever, okay?
The video of Maddie and Kaylee at the food truck a couple of times. I want to share some of the moments that I find really interesting. Firstly, I believe the hoodie guy needs a second look at. His body language is very interesting. Just the way he seems to notice the live stream, put his cap the right side, pulls up his hoodie. He then seems very frustrated when the girls hurry away, leaving him behind. Why was he even there following them? I heard he wanted to make sure they got home okay. Maddie and Kaylee were getting food, organized a ride for themselves to the house. So why the need to make sure they got home okay? At one point during the food truck, it's definite code to indicate let's get away from this guy. He is bothering us now, and it's weird. That's the vibe I'm getting. Let me know if you agree. They don't seem like they want to be around him. At another point in the video, Maddie seems annoyed with the two guys who are standing together. The one is a hoodie guy, and the other is Jovi. She says F you to them. It's not clear which guy she is talking to here. Either way, it's something that stood out. Something else I've noticed is that while waiting for food, Maddie engaged with a guy wearing a number 9 touch to say bye. The hoodie guy's body language stood out to me here. He looked at them, almost moved to see where the guy with the number 9 shirt was heading. That's just my opinion. It's like he was keeping a close eye on him.
Well, again, thanks to Kitty, we found out the guy with the number 9 jersey on is Madison's boyfriend.
Yeah.
Is that correct, Kitty?
Yeah. Keep in mind, number 9.
That makes sense. Right. So he's watching. He must know that that's Maddie's boyfriend, and he's watching where he's going for whatever reason, maybe,
If you look at the behavior of the boyfriend in the beginning, he's really walking around and looking like that from, hey, do the girls see me or what? And Madison doesn't even blink to him.
Right.
But Kaylee is hugging him.
Right.
And again, number 9 on the shirt.
Yeah, this guy here that comes over with the number 9 jersey on.
Number 9 shirt was heading. That's just my opinion.
Right here?
It's like he was keeping a close eye on him.
Hold on, guys.
Whether the guy's body language stood out to me here. Maddie engaged with the guy wearing a number 9 shirt. After this
is Maddie's boyfriend. What the heck is his name? The other Jack. I'm sorry. Or Jake. Jake is his name. Sorry. But this is him. And as you watch, he walks away. He taps her on, touches her shoulder as to say, I'll see you soon or whatever. And he's over here, Mr. Jack is paying a lot of close attention to where he's going.
This guy collected his food and was ready to leave. He touched Maddie on the shoulder to say bye. The hoodie guy's body language stood out to me here. He looked at them and then almost moved to see where the guy with the number 9 shirt was heading. That's just my opinion. It's like he was keeping a close eye on him. Whether the hoodie guy had anything to do with this or not,
I agree
he
with
still
that.
needs to be properly investigated. I'm frustrated to hear rumors about him being in Africa with his parents who are both doctors. To make matters worse, I heard he left without providing DNA.
Now, I also read where his best friend, Riley Armstrong, Jack's best friend's name is Riley Armstrong. He stated via Facebook, I believe it was, that Jack is not in Africa, and that he made a comment that has been bugging me since last night. He said, because somebody had responded to him, another person named Riley responded to him and said, well, why? If you know if you know where he's at, then what's the deal? And he was like, no, because you guys will just twist his words. What does that have to do with anything, you guys? All right, Red. Or he said, okay, I see what you're saying, brother. Yeah. That Riley and myself have friends in common on. Oh, okay, Molly. Good to know. Good to know. Again, what the hell does you guys will twist his words mean? Okay.
What words? I never hear him talk. He didn't do an interview, nothing.
Okay. Oh, wait a second. Paula says, here, let me see if we can see that. Jake is Maddie's boyfriend. Yes, but that is not him with the jersey on. Oh, okay.
In the video also that he's telling that. You need to go back three weeks or some days and watch it all over again in slow motion.
Okay. Okay. No problem. Molly says, I think Jack is at his parents' house in Boise. Okay. And that's kind of what I thought too. Or at that cabin of his parents, possibly. You know what I mean? Yeah. You don't know? Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. My email. Heather, can you put my email in the chat real quick, please, hon? Xana has a sister? Okay, Sherry, thank you.
Yes. One sister.
I did not know. Yes, very good to know. Jake Memorial in Spoke. He has blondish red hair with a receding hairline. That's correct. That is true. Okay. Yeah, but you know what? Now that I think of it, he doesn't look like that guy. Okay. Unless they had different. Okay. You're right, Paula. That's right. Because he was real broke down when he was trying to talk and he kept his head down and all that. I remember that now. Yeah. Thank you, Heather. There it is, Paula, right there. It's up on the screen too.
No, only Maddie.
All right, let me get this down. And that's really, guys, the newest of anything we have. There really isn't anything. I think
I watched the video of Maddie and Kaylee at the food truck a couple of times.
I think at this point,
I want to share some of the moment.
Why does that keep going backwards? Again, I think at this point, law enforcement is pretty much, they know what they're doing now. They know who they're looking at, and I think they're kind of like involved in that. And I'm hoping, I should say. Oh, okay, Paula. No worries then. What was I gonna say? What was I gonna say? I can't remember. Yeah, so there hasn't been anything new as of now. And I also wanted to check. Okay, 1 second, everybody.
You want to hear my numbers? 6 and the 9s?
No.
Give you some food for thought.
Go ahead. Absolutely. Go ahead. Sure. Let us have it. Let us have it.
Let's have it. Okay. Ready? Go. The house 1122.
Yes, ma'am.
Total is 6. The murders were on 13/11/2022. adds up 6. The Venmo on
That's
330 was 6. 3 and 3 is 6. The Venmo payment was $6. The first payment for Ethan was $6. The dog from Kylie is born on 27 of 11, 2021. You add that up, is a 9. Jake ends up to 9. Total rooms in the house, 6. Total people living in the house, 6, including Ethan. Then Maddie's boyfriend number on his shirt is number 9. The Moscow update, December 6, 2022, 6. Remove personal belongings from the house. The coroner's first presser was on November 18. Adds up 9. And the former residents, 6 men total, 6 months lived there. And the only one who we know who gives a statement was from room 6. So
That's interesting.
there you have it.
I never looked into the number side of it. I've had a
And
couple.
I do tarot cards, I do numbers, I do
Right.
everything.
Yeah, I have had used a
So
lot.
it was something that just I was thinking, hey, why? 6, 6, 9 on the shirt, and what the fuck?
Yeah.
Sorry, what
Right. Yeah, a lot of people have said stuff to me about that combination of numbers and stuff, and it's like, okay. Yeah,
And you
definitely.
know what the rent was from the house? $2,000 a month. And they moved in on the 6th of June.
Wow. And June is the 6th month too.
Yeah, also 6, 6, 9. So the only thing that is different is the dog. The combination is a 9, and the boyfriend of Maddie's shirt is a 9. The rest is in the corner is a 9. So either 6 is true, or either 9 true. Which one are false?
Right.
I think the 9s are true.
And David, take care, brother. Get some sleep. It was good to have you here. Thank you so much for joining us. And yes, Red is correct. I have 6 rings on my fingers. Have a great night or morning. Have a great day, David. Get some sleep, brother. There she is. See, you talk about her and she shows up. Thank Lord. I was wondering where you were, Miss Holly.
That's not a 6.
No. I just haven't seen her in a while, and I was wondering where she was at. I don't know, Paula, what the numbers mean. Somebody had told me it has.
No, I'm working on that. I have the book here, but
okay. There's different meanings with different numbers and all that, Paula.
Yeah.
And a lot of different.
I've got a bunch of books and things to go through.
Oh, right. There you go. So we will find out. Yes, I'm glad to see you, Miss Holly. I was worried about you. I hadn't seen you in a while, and I was making sure, hoping you were okay. That's all. It's great to see you, my dear. Thank you for joining us. So, does anybody, number up here, does anybody feel like they want to call in today and give their opinions, theories, just anything you want to talk about it? Let me know what you think, guys. I'd like to hear it. 234-703-4047. If that number doesn't work, please let me know, because there's been problems with the Google numbers, and I will give you another one. But either way, I'd like to hear from you and see what you think, and we can talk about it.
I'll be right back. I go to the little girl's room.
Right. Yeah, I was kind of like, damn, Red, when you said that, I'm like, I do have 6 rings on. That's interesting.
Yeah, it's no coincidence. That's something I really don't believe in. I don't walk underneath the ladder. I don't like black cats. I don't like an umbrella stick up in the house. I don't like shoes on the table. Are very suspicious. But no consequences. I don't believe in them. Nothing. Not one.
Isn't there something with putting your hat on the table as well?
No shoes. But here in the Netherlands, it's shoes. Bad luck.
Gotcha. Okay.
And a black cat in front of the car from left to right. Links, rechts. Now I have to talk Dutch.
Well, that's just weird.
From left to right, it's bad. And from right to left, it's less bad.
Yeah.
And if you spill salt, it's gonna be a bad day. If you spill sugar, you're gonna have a lot of visits in your house.
And if you break a mirror,
you have to clean up the mess and throw it out.
I think it was what I always heard was it was 7 years bad luck.
Yeah, but we all have that. After 7 years, your taste changes.
Well, I was gonna say I must have broke a lot of mirrors in my life because it's been bad luck all my life. So you know.
Yeah, nah.
Crazy, Kim.
If you stay in that mindset, it will stay bad.
That's right. That's right.
Be positive.
That's exactly why I stay positive because of that. So
you have to. As wrong as it sounds, the situation, you take something in your head, you make turn that around, make it positive.
Yeah.
Maybe it really sounds the most ridiculous thing, but if you do that, start with that, it's always positive.
Very much so. I agree. Those are words of wisdom from Miss Kitty.
Yeah.
And
we had to learn it the hard way, yeah.
I'm getting everything together, Miss Kim. I'm getting it all together. Thank you for asking. I appreciate that. Yeah, guys, if you want, please feel free to give us a call. Give us your thoughts, your opinions. If you just want to call in to yell at me, do what you got to do. It is what it is. I'd love to hear your voice. So, again, the number is 234-703-4047. I know I've got to check that too, by the way. But give us a ring and then let's see what happens. Let me see here.
That was a nice story.
What's that?
Tell a nice story. Not a Christmas story.
Yeah, yes. Let me see here. Trying to check to make sure. I think that was it. Yeah, and I may, just so you guys know, I may be live again tonight. I kind of enjoyed that. I had a pretty decent group of people last night. I know some of you guys can't because it'll be really late, and I understand. But it would be great to do it again. So you may see me here tonight, guys. I might force myself to do it if I can stay away.
I have to make a time schedule from when it's 3 o'clock on your side of the planet, and how late it, or 3 o'clock in the night my time. I have to make a schedule of something because I really never know what's the time difference.
I know, I get it. What time is it right now where you're at?
I have to look at my phone.
It's 4:26 p.m. in the afternoon here.
It's 10:30. Only.
PM?
I don't know. AM, PM. Past midnight, after midnight, pre-midnight.
Okay, so I'm sorry, it's 3:27 here, not 4:27, but and that's afternoon. So is it daytime or nighttime there where you're at, Kitty?
Almost midnight, 1.5 hours to go. Midnight.
Okay, so it's PM then. I got you. All right.
It's PM. Okay. In the daytime it's PM, and after 12 o'clock midnight it's AM.
Yeah, well, after midnight, yes, it's AM all the way until noon or 12. Yeah, 12 in the afternoon, then it's PM.
Okay.
Yes, and it is 3:30 PM here now. So yeah, I'm sorry, I was off by an hour. I keep looking at the wrong thing. Did anybody see the guy who was standing there in the yellow hoodie there before? He just looks. Yeah, I looked at everybody, Anna. A couple of them do look suspicious, but I can't seem to take my mind off of course, the guy with the white hoodie and the brown jacket.
Yeah, you have to take a pencil and blur it out and watch the other people, and also watch the TikTok from Joe again, what he's saying.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah,
that doesn't make any sense.
That was another. I wanted you guys to see that too. I know we looked at it once, but I wanted to watch that after we watched the video. Hold on a minute. I have it. 1 second.
And when the girls joined the school in the, what was it? Let me see. Where I got all the papers from this case. 2019? No. They moved in 2019 or not? Or 2020?
2019.
19, yeah. The other 6 people, the men, left. And the only man we knew was 43 years old, and he was in medical health care. And the rest were just workers from businesses, community house, they called it.
Yeah. Heather, we're just gonna listen to some music and talk and have a good time tomorrow. I hope, if Lisa's around. And then the other one, we're gonna do one a little closer to Christmas. I was trying to, and it, again, same type of thing. Because truthfully, you guys, we need a break from this.
Yeah, for sure. I only could come up with the numbers. I didn't watch anything today and yesterday, not.
Yeah, we need a break from this. So tomorrow we're not touching it. Now I'm praying to God. I'm praying to God.
Cross your fingers, hope to die that we win the game tomorrow. 8 o'clock here.
There you go. There you go. Yeah, and hope tomorrow that nothing big happens with this case, because we're not touching it tomorrow, hopefully. At least I'm trying not to.
Probably another 3 weeks or 6.
Yeah, I was thinking that we'd get something by tomorrow from law enforcement, but it doesn't look like that's going to happen. So,
they need to pursue it to town with all the students coming in.
Yes, absolutely, and I agree with you. And we need a break. Period.
Yeah.
The number
Completely.
is. All right, Miss Vicky. The number is 234-703-4047. If that number doesn't work, because Miss Kelly was having problems with it, let me know and I'll give you a different number, okay? But give us a call. Please do. And no reason to be worried about it whatsoever. No reason to be shy or worried about anything. There's no judgment in here from anybody. We're all one big family, guys. All right, there's Joe Badeau.
Yeah. He doesn't look the same, huh?
Not at all. Now, for those of you that don't know, this is the heavier set guy that was standing there talking to the guy in the white hoodie the whole time.
I have a little girl, and I mean, she's a baby. She's like not even 2 yet, and she's in the world. And
hold on, guys, sorry about.
Hey, Joe here. I just wanted to jump on this and make a video real quick. Kind of just squat and so
all right, let me put it up here for you. Where'd it go, Heather? Right there. 1 second. No, that's too small. Okay. Yeah, there we go. Let's try that way. 234-703-4047. There you go, Miss Vicky. All right. And like I said, if that number doesn't work for whatever reason, you just let me know and I'll give you a different one. Occasionally it's a Google number, so it has its typical problems.
I'll be back in a second.
Take your time, Miss Kitty. No worries.
First and foremost, I feel super awkward that I even have to make this video, but I've been like not really keeping track of all of the stuff that's going on with this investigation for those girls that got killed.
That's this guy right here, Kim. That's Joe Badeau. That's who we're listening to right now.
To start off, like the very next day when they had announced And when they had shown the photos, as soon as I saw the photos, I messaged the two people that were in that video that I was talking to, my neighbor, and then another, and we invited him to come with us to Grub Bus. And I was like, hey, weren't two of these girls at the Grub Bus with us last night? And they couldn't remember, but they were also very drunk, and I was not. So I did.
Hello, hello.
Vicky Hazelwood.
Hello. You're on the line with the Dago. How are you today?
Hey, Digo. This is Vicky H.
How are you today?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm wonderful. Thank you. And thank you so much for calling in. It's great to hear your voice.
Thank you. I'm a little nervous. Never done this before.
That's all right. No need to be nervous. No worries. There's no judgment. You're all a part of the family, and it's all good, my dear. So speak away.
I just wanted to kind of give my theory or my opinion of what happened with the girls. And
absolutely.
If that's okay.
Please do. Please do.
Well, and this is probably pretty simple. It's not complicated, or I'm not making it complicated in my head. What I'm thinking is maybe Kaylee's ex knew she might be coming back in town to show Maddie her car.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe he was very upset about the breakup and the fact that she was moving quite a ways away, and
right,
just, you know, kind of flipped out about it.
It was very possible.
And he chose to handle it in this manner. But I will say, the Jack S. guy gives me very creepy vibes as well. So I'm not totally sold on the ex, but that was my first thought from the very beginning.
Right.
Kind of my gut talking to me. But I could be wrong about that as well. It's just my opinion and kind of my theory.
Absolutely. And that's just as important as anybody else's. That's what we're all here for the think tank, and everybody's opinions and theories is what I'd like to hear.
Okay. Well, I just thought I'd call in and let you know that.
Well, I appreciate that very much so.
You have a good day and your family, and you have a very Merry Christmas.
And you as well, my dear. And thank you so much for calling us. And I look forward to possibly hearing from you again anytime. You're welcome to call in.
Merry Christmas, Vicky.
Thanks.
Miss Kitty said Merry Christmas to you as well.
Merry Christmas to her as well.
All right.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much, Vicky.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. All right. Thank you for calling in, Miss Vicky. That was awesome. It's great to hear your voice. All right. Let's see what else Joe has to say here. It's a great name, isn't it, Joe? I love that name.
It's another J.
It is another J. There's a lot of J's.
It's like the hurricanes. They call it every time another name from the alphabet. But in Moscow, it's just like a baby boom with numbers.
Yep.
Letters G.
Absolutely. Absolutely. All right, Joe. Let's hear it. Let's hear it, brother.
There's a drink called a Larry Craig. That's like a really popular drink over here. I did have one of those at Corner Club, but I mean, other than that, I was totally sober. When they confirmed that those were the girls, knew that it was those girls, was because I saw a video that said, oh, they were seen at this thing. Because I actually called the police right away and was like, hey, I think I might have information. I just need to know like what was one of those wearing, because I remember one of them had like pink, because the one that bumped into me at Corner Club was wearing pink. But nobody called me back from the police, and I was like, okay, they're probably just swamped with information, probably whatever. But then when the video came out and people were like, no, those were the girls, and those two people were like, dude, those were the girls, I was like, okay, to the police station and to the police. Which is different than what I think is going out there right now. And I was I'm just like everybody else in town that waits for food at the grub bus. It does take a while. Everybody goes there. And so that was kind of the thing. It was like, no, if you're ending the night, you ended at grub bus. But other than that, I don't really have any like crazy information. I don't know why everybody's reaching out to me. I don't know why so many people are trying to spin things around. And so what I've decided to do is that I'm only commenting on things that are like ridiculous. So try and give clarity. But man, people are really turning into something it's not. Yeah. So I want to address a few things specifically. One being the news article that came out. It was the first person that I actually like talked to with the news media. A lot of media outlets have reached out to me, and I've just ignored them because I just was like, man, I just was waiting for food. Like I have nothing to add. I've given all the helpful information I can to the police. It would make zero sense for me to give any more information to random people. But these rumors that are going around were just like, it didn't have a bad vibe from the guy that people were dragging through the mud. I don't know if he did it. I don't know. I'm just saying, like, I could speak to the vibe I got him, which was all people really wanted to know at first, anyways. I thought he was fine. Now, the news outlet that I talked to, I mean, he really embellished some stuff I said and added his own words to things and kind of changed the verbiage. I wasn't defending anybody. That's one thing he said. I wasn't defending him. I was just saying people need to stop spreading rumors because that could ruin his life. What if he's innocent? It would ruin his life. He says that I noticed him come in with the girls. I didn't notice him come in with the girls. I didn't notice him until I cracked the joke to the frat guys because I thought it was ridiculous that it was like freezing outside and that guy was in a tank top. So I just made a joke because that's how I make friends. I don't know. But that's when the guy chimed in and I noticed him. I didn't notice him until that moment. When I was at Corner Club, when I said ew, some people were like, what? That's such a weird thing to say. Why would I? That's what you say when you're standing talking to friends and somebody all drunk, they're like bouncing around, they bump into you and like rub up against you. Like that's it's gross. I'm not trying to be disrespectful, but she was really, I mean, you could even see in the she did that several times and just couldn't even walk straight. That girl was very drunk. She's actually the only one that I thought was really drunk. And she was the only one I noticed at Corner Club because she had been me. Another thing that was weird is that the guy who was interviewing me from the Daily Mail or whatever it was, he said glass-eyed, and I was like, sure, yeah, like that. I didn't actually even use that word. That was his word. And then as far as the car goes, yeah, there's a car that pulled up. I couldn't remember what it was. I couldn't remember if it was black, blue, gray. I couldn't remember. So yeah, so I didn't know what color the car was. It was dark. And I just felt like when I told the guy, I said it was a dark car, I couldn't remember what color it was. And I think when I was at the police station, I couldn't remember what color it was. They asked me to. And yeah, so, but the Daily Mail guy was like, no, you need to, like, was it blue? Was it black? I was like, I can't remember if it was blue or black. I can't remember. He's like, we'll just say dark colored car. And I was like, okay. I was like, I think it was a 4-door sedan, but this guy got out and was like, hey, let's go. What's going on? From the grub bus, they were just trying to grab it. And they thought it was funny. And I mean, it was. I mean, and
now I'm going to say real quick that it's been said a couple of times that the driver that picked them up was like an Uber driver or a Lyft driver or something like that. Okay. I've never seen an Uber driver do that. Okay. Where they get out of the car and they say, hey, what's going on? Come on, blah, blah, blah. Stuff like that. So it made me think that other than the fact that I had heard that it was, what's his name? Ethan, I'm sorry, that was there to pick them up. Now, I don't know if that's true or not. Okay. but it made more sense coming that it was somebody they knew to say something like that. Okay. And that's one of the main reasons why I went with that. Whether that's true or not, guys, I know for a fact.
Kylie's sister spoke out the first time that it was an Uber that she tracked down to her phone.
Yeah.
So anybody I can come into your phone if you have an Android phone. I have your number. I can go in it. No problem. I can see pictures. I can take pictures with flash, no flash. I can see your chats. I can see everything you have on your phone.
Yeah, right.
That's not difficult, but they were not involved as much as they are right now. Like the father is Steve. Or Stephen. That's the name. So probably she couldn't say anything more than just the Uber from the police.
I agree. So again, it's on the fence as to who actually picked them up. But again, like I said, I've never seen or heard of an Uber driver that does that. You know, like, hey, come on, what's going on, or anything like that. And I just wanted to make that known that that's my thought on that.
It happened here.
Right. Yeah, you can hear
it. Because I can become an Uber driver here.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, of course. I have a car, a small car, but I can take somebody.
There you go.
So that's called an Uber here too. And it's it's an app on your telephone. But I'm just a private party.
Right. I did have a good time last night as well, Vicky. I'm glad you did.
Damn, I missed it.
Jen says it's a free ride provided by the university to get. Okay, yeah. I got you.
Yeah, he's right.
All right. Let's finish him up. All right.
When I went up and I talked to the guy at the grub bus, I said, "Did you just give them food?" Because he just said, "Here you go," like that, and gave them food, and then they ran off. I actually told the grub bus, I was like, "That was really nice of you." He's like, "Yeah, they just need to, they need to get home." And I was like, "Yeah, yeah." They were trying to climb into the grub bus, so I mean, very drunk. And then honestly, as soon as they called my number, I told the guy, I said, "You're leaving, bro." And then because they called my number, all I could think about was pasta. I didn't think about anything else other than just eating macaroni and cheese. And that was it. I didn't give any other thoughts. I didn't think anything else about it. Yeah.
Yep.
He doesn't say anything about his friends.
Nope. Not at all.
Not a word.
Hold on a minute, guys.
Completely the opposite.
You back. Something happened when I answered it.
Next time you have to put a warning out there for headphone users.
Hello, you're on the line with the Dago. I'm sorry, I don't know why that hung up, but who is this?
It's Tyler Bolter.
Oh, okay, welcome. Good to have you calling in. Thank you so much.
Yeah, this is my first time calling anybody.
Well, it's great to hear your voice.
That it was my understanding that they have a designated driver service through their sorority.
Yeah.
And that's who picked the girls up.
Right. Who up here said that? Somebody just said that. Jen R did. Yeah. Okay. And I didn't know that. And I was looking for who it could have been. There was multiple people saying that it was Ethan that had picked them up, which provoked
Makes
another.
Sense.
Right. Yeah, that's definitely not true.
Right. And then Uber and Lyft as well could have been. So welcome, Kelly. It's good to have you here, hon. So yeah.
Also, this guy here, Joey, everybody just thinks he's the greatest guy ever. Of all the people that have ever been mentioned, he's never been suspected by anyone. And I think he's a real ass myself.
I do too. He's very cocky.
I think he's just as much a suspect
Yeah,
as anyone else. He's inserted himself, like people do.
Right.
Went to a police station on his own without being asked. Maybe tried to see if they have any information. So, I feel like he's the suspect as well. I don't think that Kaylee's boyfriend, Jack, is just in my opinion.
Decor.
I know he has probably more motive, but I just
I
can't
don't-
see him doing that. But now the hoodie guy, let's see,
No.
okay, he's been kicked out of his fraternity, which is the same fraternity that Ethan is in. Apparently, he gets drunk and belligerent and angry.
Well, he went.
Thrown
What?
out of the bar that night. Now, this is what gets me. He was thrown out of the bar that night early on.
Yeah.
Allegedly, all is allegedly, but he was thrown out early on. So why is he still there when those girls come out?
That's the point.
What's he doing? Hanging around outside for hours waiting on them?
It seems like it. He was thrown out of the bar because he was being weird with women and pushy and things like that. And he was thrown out of his fraternity.
And school.
The exact reason is because he was taking dead animals and he was like throwing them all over the property of another fraternity. Like that's morbid, guys. I'm
That's
sorry.
not proven, huh?
What's
That
that?
were the coyotes.
Yeah, right. And I mean,
That-
like, again,
That can be somebody who just started his first year, or I don't know, just joining the fraternity.
yeah. And what
Because
can you
because
repeat?
in 2020, Madison and Kaylee joined the frat house of frat. I don't know.
The
That's a
sorority.
horrible word. The sorority.
Yeah.
And they're in a picture, and what they're blurred out of the in the middle. That person is blurred out, and he. I think it wasn't he. Don't judge
No,
me.
I got you.
It's an X. It's a he or she or an X. They found that one dead in the river and edited suicide, but it was obviously killing.
Right. Okay. And Sherry,
But
a lot of people are saying it's a university service, so that's good to know. Thank you, guys.
yeah, but it makes sense if it was Ethan with the time frame when he came back to the house.
Okay, Kitty. And what did you say, hon?
Well, and according to everything that I've seen, and this is all speculation too, but they're saying that Jack S's alibi was that immediately after leaving the food truck there, he goes on a 5-hour trip to a hunting cabin and then leaves for Africa with his parents.
Right.
So, if that's true, nobody's seen him.
Right.
You know,
Well,
good law enforcement to see if he has any injuries or anything.
Exactly. Exactly.
Definitely suspect.
I went to his best friend's Facebook account, which is Riley Armstrong. And I was reading through some different comments and this and that. And of course, people were asking him about Jack. And he said, Jack is not in Africa. I know his location. And somebody said, then why are you not putting it out there? And he said, because you guys will twist his words around. And I'm thinking, what does that have to do with the price of tea in China? That has nothing to do with murdering somebody. And again, like I said last night, if you're innocent of doing something like this, the first thing you're going to do is go and make sure everybody knows you're innocent. Okay. You prove your innocence. Yeah. You don't take off. You don't leave state. You don't leave the area. You offer up your DNA, all of this stuff.
Right.
So
the parents are very rich, huh?
And we don't know it, but I think I'd put it out there if I were him.
I agree. What'd you say, Kitty?
His parents are very rich.
From the very beginning is the guy that's going around skinning animals and dismembering them.
Yeah.
I just find it real coincidental that 3 weeks prior, a family dog is skinned and filleted, and other animals, rabbits and stuff, found dismembered, and then suddenly you've got a mass murder. That maybe the guy that drives the truck from the carries the knife around. I mean, drives the water launcher. Maybe he's in on all that.
Well,
there's so many theories, and
there is.
We don't have real facts.
There is one more. And can you repeat your first and last name again, hon? There's a couple people that didn't hear you in the chat. Paula Volter. There we go, guys. It's Miss Paula. There is another person that is right now in custody with Moscow police that was involved in a domestic disturbance. Okay. I didn't bring this up yet. A lot of you guys might know about it. Molly does, Brandy does, so on and so forth. But
I know too.
Okay.
It's
And
two,
there's two of them, you said, Kitty?
two in custody right now.
Okay. Well, this guy.
One who's just out of jail, convicted of stabbing, murder,
Yeah,
just out.
right. Well,
But I still stick with my statement from the
and
other
this
show.
other guy. Right, exactly. Mom has precise times of pickup and drop off. Okay, Sherry, thank you very much. Appreciate that. And again, 1 second. Let me see if I get this stuff here. Molly sent me. Did she send me?
I tried to send you stuff
by the way.
today,
I'll be
but
damned. That's okay. I got plenty of stuff from you, believe me. Don't
yeah,
worry
but I
about
couldn't
it. I
do it
appreciate
because
it too. Lots of it.
I was not in the house today and yesterday. I had to go with a good friend to the doctors
Oh,
all of a sudden.
okay, I got you. Yeah, that is definitely a Kia, guys. Just so you can see it right there. It's not a Hyundai. See it? That's the Kia symbol. So yeah, that's true too.
The Moscow police has also a Facebook page now, eh? Did you all
Say
know
that
that?
again?
The Moscow police
I didn't hear
department has a Facebook page.
Oh yeah,
Since
they've had one.
yesterday.
I've been checking that left and right. Right. Wait a minute here. I think this might be it right here. Yep. All right. So this
Now
is the one guy that's in custody.
Yeah, the other one is dark.
James Leonard Curtis. Oh, right. Exactly. His arm is bandaged. And this was his previous charge, manslaughter, and it's voluntary, back in June 19th of 2007. Okay. Then we have February 6th of 2009. He was found guilty of voluntary manslaughter. 2 charges of it, guys. I'm sorry. 3 charges of it, and got a felony sentence for this. James Leonard Curtis is his name, or James Curtis Leonard. I'm sorry, guys. So that is that guy. Now, these are his new charges as of yesterday. Battery, domestic violence with traumatic, I don't know what the rest of that is, influence, I think it is. Aggravated assault with a deadly weapon, the knife thing that he's got going on. Strangulation, attempted, of course, and injury to a child. These are all 3 felony ones, guys. If he gets charged, he's gone for quite a while. Traumatic injury.
I think he was put on probation because he had a 15-year probation after he got out for that manslaughter.
Well, yeah, he was on parole, actually, which means 1 screw up and you're out. Bye. 3 strikes and you're done.
Right.
1 G less.
Yeah, so he's done either way. Whether he had something to do with this or not, he's gone. So it is what it is.
But there is another one also in custody.
Yeah, I haven't gotten that one yet. He was arrested, but not related to the cases. But right, not yet.
And that's what they say that to everybody who they questioned.
You're right.
Nobody is related.
As of now, no. Right.
Yeah. But they didn't took DNA from anybody who they questioned. Nothing.
Right. Exactly. It's crazy. And I think that's okay. So let's see.
Okay, Dago. Well, I think that's all I have to add. So I will let you guys go and keep watching.
All right, Paula. Well, thank you so much for calling. It's great to hear your voice. And please feel free at any time to call us back for any reason whatsoever. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Bye-bye.
All right, Paula. Thanks so
Bye-bye.
much.
Thank you.
All right, it's great to hear her. Thank you guys for calling in today. That's awesome. Let's see, 15-year term, Idaho Department of Corrections, as effective date was May 15th of 2009. 5 years. Indeterminate. Yeah, right. Okay. 180 days retained jail jurisdiction found in violation of his probation, sent on a second retained jurisdiction. So he He already violated it once. He's done this time. And if he had anything to do with this, we don't know. But this guy, Kelly, just so you know, was picked up. I think it was last night. There was a domestic violence situation that went on in Moscow. They picked him up, and he's got, as you saw, let me show you the picture again. Let's back up to right here. You see the bandage on his arm?
No, it's not bandage.
Right.
It's cast when when it's broken.
Like a cast?
Yeah.
Okay, I thought it was bandages, but there was. They tried saying that this guy cut himself, like was like a cutter they call him, where he would cut himself for whatever reasons. I don't know. I don't know.
That's why I want to take a break of this case, because people are saying just anything. Not only the crime team on YouTube, some of them are really, really good and doing it well. Some less, but one of them is still in jail or again in jail. Love that one.
And she's right, you guys. That's why we're taking a break tomorrow, and we're gonna
Yeah, I need to go to because I'm not even watching it anymore. I have to catch up with all my explorers and exploring videos and on the Nautica.
Exactly. I agree with you too, Tony. That's why we're gonna have it. We're gonna have a good time tomorrow, guys.
I'm not here.
Oh, I forget. I'm sorry, Kitty.
It doesn't matter if we win, I will join in.
Yeah, we're gonna do it again anyway. Thank you,
Yeah.
Heather. I appreciate that. Call the number on his shirt. Yeah, that's well, see, that's the construction guy, honey, or guys. That's the like I'm talking to my wife. That's the construction company that they were talking about with the construction guy. I believe that's the company right there. So we don't know. We don't know yet for sure, but we will. That's what I was wondering, Kelly. If that's the same, is that the same guy that was carrying the knife that worked for the construction site? We don't know. It could be.
Don't put words in their mouth.
I know. I'm trying not to. I'm just saying. And Mike Hunt said that guy is just a distraction. It probably could be, Mike. You never know. I don't know.
At least they can put him off the bars now with his probation. One G less.
Right.
With so many shitty things turn up now. From in 2022. Oh my God, so many crimes. Ah, nice, quiet, safe little place.
Okay, Alexis, I got you. Alexis says they don't have the wrong car, that they're asking for a specific vehicle, but it's not the vehicle that we have seen on body cam footage. I got you now. I understand. Like I said, there's so many confusing things going on that nobody really truly knows what the hell's going on. You know what I mean?
No, but everybody starts to mix up Kylie and Maddie. Why? We're three weeks in the case. You can't still put them on both.
I think it's because of their hair color, and nobody knew exactly who was who.
In the beginning, they were right with the names.
Right. Exactly. So this guy's name is James Leonard Curtis.
Another G.
I think that, let me double check it. It is Leonard James Curtis, or is it backwards? James, yeah, no. Curtis James Leonard. What the hell? Why did they write that? Wait a minute. I got it. James Curtis Leonard. That's his name, guys. Sorry about that. They had it like flip-flop.
Again, a G. I can't stand the name with a G anymore.
Yeah, another J. Another J, guys.
I'm glad I'm one behind after it, after the G. I'm K.
Right, absolutely. Absolutely. Mike says, don't get me wrong, that guy is a POS. Yeah, he absolutely is, but he's just a distraction.
Yeah.
I get it. I see what you're saying, Mike. Makes sense. It does.
Maybe, but it's good that he's off the street.
Yeah, oh yeah, exactly. At least if nothing else, they got this one off the street before he hurt somebody or did something else.
Exactly. I live in such a small, peaceful country. The whole country is one.
Right.
Almost nothing happens here. And if something happens, it's solved in 48 hours or 24 hours.
Right. No, I get it. Yeah. We have lots of little pieces of info, but not enough to make a significant connection. We don't have the big picture yet, so it's easy to mix it. Yeah, I agree with you. That's why I said, forget about it, guys. Nothing comes off the table until they give us stuff to take the things off the table, and it's not going to happen.
It's what the secret is from, at least in my country, when you're at the police station and for questioning, they do a question only about things they don't know or not doesn't know exactly. They're asking questions. You turn around the question to an answer, you give that back, and that's it. What they already know, they don't ask to again.
Right.
So you know it too, what they already know.
No, absolutely.
It's so simple. It's simple in this case too. What they put out, turn it around, they don't know it.
Right.
They need to want to know it.
I agree. Let's see. All companies carried the knife, then he stopped. I was thinking about it, but again, I don't want to, how can I put this? There's a lot of like people accusing people of different things and so on and so forth. I don't want to
prove it until
that out there for him right now, because and if it's not him, it could cause more problems for him, is what I'm saying. That's why I didn't really want to do that, Kelly, myself. I mean, if you want to, I understand completely. There's the shirt again. I'm not comfortable doing that at this point because I don't want to put somebody out there. I mean, he's already in enough trouble as it is, and yes, he is a POS, but I don't want to possibly be the reason why there's something else. Right.
I have so much more info that I retreat from every site and everything and the dark web and shit, but I'm done. I stick with my former live stream. That's it.
Absolutely. Did you get it there? Hold on. And again, Molly, thank you so much for this, as always. And Miss Brandy.
Okay, Miss Molly.
Yeah, you guys, again, everything you guys do, I appreciate so much.
Me too.
Just everything you guys give me, I appreciate it so much. You should show a link to your channel so that peeps can have a better look at these ducks. Actually, it'd probably be a good idea, Squirrel. Heather, if you can drop a link, it'd probably be a good idea. I never thought of that. See, told you got wisdom, Squirrel. Yeah, if you don't mind, Heather, or any of you guys, if you wouldn't mind putting a link in the chat, and that way they'd be able to do that kind of stuff.
Can I share your channel, your live stream on my channel?
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely.
I have to put some content on there.
Yeah, absolutely, guys. I've told you that. When it comes to this stuff, especially, like we're trying to get the word out and make it happen. So yeah, please do.
Yeah, but after this live, I'm not going to talk about unless they're catching somebody and it's done. But
yeah, no, I agree.
I'm done with the rumors, and it's almost Christmas. So guys, let's have some fun. Talk about other stuff.
Exactly. That's what we are doing tomorrow. I hope.
I did it.
I hope that Miss Lisa shows up and we can do that with her. I hope she's all right. Again. Let me see here. 1 second, everybody. I'll be right with you.
You can ask me anything and everything. I always will answer the truth. If I like it or not, but
yeah.
Morning. Headphone users.
I'm gonna have to call back. Why does my phone keep screening all these calls? It drives me nuts.
Can't put the full volume down.
There it is again. Hello?
Hi, it's Kelly.
Hey, hold on 1 second, everybody. Hello, Miss Kelly.
So I called him.
Uh-huh.
construction company, and I just asked if a James Curtis Leonard had worked for them, and they said yes. And who is this? And I says, this is Kelly. I'm just trying to confirm or rumors or see what's fact and what's rumor. You know, we had heard, and I just said we, and asked specifically who, that this gentleman used to carry a knife on his hip, and he got in trouble for it several times and still continued to wear it. And that after a certain incident happened, he no longer wore it. And he goes, I've never heard of anything. I've never heard anything about that. And then said bye and hung up. So
might not have been the right person to talk to.
Exactly. That's why I was thinking he might have been a more corporate guy and doesn't know what happens on the job site.
Right, right. And I'll just for further reference, if you do stuff like that, I represent myself as a investigative reporter. That way.
I thought about that, but then I thought definitely he wouldn't share.
Well, sometimes you get lucky with it, sometimes you don't. But that's how I represent myself, because that's basically what I do is I report investigative things. So.
Right. Exactly.
Joe Biden
so I
is
just
your
wanted to
president.
give you guys the lowdown. That was it.
Well, I appreciate that. Like I said, and it's nothing against anybody that wants to do it. I just personally, at this point, I think
I love when somebody does it. Huh? Kelly, thank you for doing that. You're great. I love to get more info and deep dive in the case and everything, but not from my point of view at this moment.
Right. What'd you say, Kelly?
I said if somebody wants to have a record like him and it's going to cause him more problems about somebody confirming it.
No, I get it. You're right. And I just,
he deserves it.
I understand completely. Yeah, I do.
Take care of him. Yeah.
Wow, with the trolls, that's crazy.
I know. So is that the only thing that's new today? Is that guy, or what did I miss?
There's Kitty says there's another one that was arrested, and I'd heard it, but I did not. I didn't see it yet. I've been looking and I couldn't find it.
I think it was on Reddit.
She called the construction site that this gentleman worked for, guys. And I appreciate, like Mike said, it. That's get an A for effort, Kelly. 100%.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Kelly.
Yes, very much so. Lata County, Lata County Sheriff's Office is where that guy's at. I'd like to find out who the other one is. And I'm pretty sure, I want to venture to say it makes sense that would be this guy, though, doesn't it?
Well,
no.
He worked there.
Okay, so, but I'm saying the same guy that we had heard the story about before.
It's gotta be. There's just too many red flags.
Right.
That lead to him.
Right. Thank you. Yeah, Molly, he did work there. Because they basically said, yeah.
And then as soon as I mentioned that we had heard he carried a knife, and then he was like, basically, I've never heard that. Goodbye.
Well, and that was probably to cover his ass, truthfully.
Exactly.
So
I just wanted to let y'all know what I found out. That was it.
No problem. I appreciate it. Again, A for effort, my dear. Very much appreciated.
No problem. I will talk to you guys later.
All right, my dear. You have a great day. Thanks for calling again.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye-bye, Kelly. Thank you.
I kind of feel like, yeah, Anna, in a sense that it is a crime of passion, but at the same time, I also think it's a lot of it's based on humiliation as well. Okay. So if you can take what a crime of passion is, and this is my theory, by the way, not everybody else.
Not mine. Not mine.
Let me clarify that. That if it's based on what I'm thinking it is, that it was based on maybe partially crime of passion with the humiliation aspect involved in it. Okay, that's where I'm going with it, and that's just me, like I said. So
completely the opposite way,
Right. I know, and like I said, Kitty has a completely different theory, and I respect that 100% because
yeah, I do respect your opinion too, but I can't wait until it's just solved. I want to know.
We all know, and we can all just look at each other and go, "Okay, there it is. Done. Moving along." Right.
Yeah. Next.
The construction site is on Levick Road, I believe. Is that correct, guys? That construction site was on Levick Road? I do believe it. I think so. Well, shit. Let me look it up. Sitting in front of a cucumber. Wow. A computer. Cucumber, huh? It must
Give
be
me
hungry,
that computer.
right.
Oh my word.
Yeah, that's fine, guys. I can do that. Hold on a second, everybody. Let me get this cucumber. That blows my mind. Yeah, I was just thinking that, Red. And you know what? That brought up the fact that somebody brought that up last night, Red, about one of the what are they called? Um, like tarot readers
Tomato?
or psychics had mentioned that there were two names, and the names that were listed were Philip and Jack. Okay. There was another gentleman by the name of Philip Koch that was brought up in this whole thing that worked at a paint store, and it was brought up that he very possibly could have been doing like work. He lost his job over COVID with the paint place, and that he went and very possibly may have been doing work with a construction company and could have worked on that home. So these
That
things.
home was already before that like this. Because there were 6 men living in that room before the girls moved in. So it was
Right.
far before the she thing.
Yeah, no. I get it. Yeah. So there's that. But what was I going to tell you guys, or what was I saying? Again, guys, it looks like there's 50 people in here, guys. If you all hit that like button, we should be right in line with the perfect algorithm. So please do if you haven't yet.
Share.
I'm sure most of you guys have. I appreciate it too.
Me too.
Very appreciated. Very appreciated, guys. And that's probably going to be it for today. Cox. Philip Koch. It's Kock. He opened up a bakery, but also
I heard
was
it story.
doing, yeah. That was a way back that I've seen that story. So it's kind of interesting. All of it. It's all very interesting. We just don't know which direction to go with it. So
The right direction. Take a break.
Thank you, Squirrel. Perjury, Taylor Green. I don't know what that means. Okay. I live by Jody Arias' house, and let me tell you, there will be new tenants in there sooner or later and getting a hell of a steal on the rent. Oh, I guarantee you. Because nobody's going to want to live there, so they're going to drop the rent down and low enough to get somebody to take it. I promise.
It's good that the police took all the personal stuff out there. Because I guarantee you that there were going to be sick people who get their stuff done and put it on eBay or something like that.
Yeah.
We live in a messed up world.
And there's sick people that will buy it too.
Yeah, for sure.
Blows
Call
my
it
mind.
haunted and possessed. Yeah, right.
Blows my mind. Well, guys, unless anybody else wanted to call in, I think that was going to do it for today. We've been rolling for about 3 hours now. It was a good stream. And again, it's some kind of a troll, Alexis. I have no idea. I've never seen anybody put that out before.
Alexis, hello. I'm so sorry, guys. I can't see the chat.
Right. It just says Joe Biden is your president, so I have no clue.
Who's Joe Biden? Another G.
That's our president, the president of the United States.
Oh, another G.
Sleepy Joe.
I'm not going to go into politics.
No, me either. But, yeah, I don't care. My moderators will take care of it. Sleepy Joe's in bed. That's right, David. I thought you were in bed too, brother. Either way, guys, I want to thank you guys so much. Miss Kitty, thank you so much for joining me today. I appreciate that.
Yeah, me too. Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. It's a great stream. All you guys, thank you for joining me today as well. And like I said, you guys may see me tonight. I'm not going to promise, but you very well may. Miss Holly, it's so great to see you. I'm glad you're okay. I hope to see you more often.
I can make the promise you don't see me tonight.
Yeah, I know you will. I know you're going and doing your thing, so please be careful and enjoy yourself. What in the hell is going on with this? Whatever. All right. So anyway, Miss Kitty, have a great night and be safe tomorrow and enjoy yourself. And
yeah, I'm safe tomorrow.
all
Just
you
sitting
guys
here with a friend.
Okay. Okay. All of you guys again, thank you so much for joining me today. I love you guys to death. You may see me this evening. If not, you will see me tomorrow. Have a great rest of your day, guys. Once again, I appreciate you guys so much. Have a great one, and I will see you soon. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Thanks, everybody in chat. See you next time.
Bye-bye, Kitty.
Bye-bye, honey. Love you.
All right, we love you. I'm going to get that down.
It's by Victor Father.